So welcome back to the channel, guys. It is May 8744, and today, guys, we're gonna be doing our Champions League reaction, guys. So there's so much to discuss about for today's one. So we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this. This is how we're gonna do, guys. So we're gonna do the Tuesday games first. We're gonna go through all the other games, the Wednesday, and then we're gonna have a special segment on the two big games this week. And I think you know which two big games we'll do special segments for. All right. So if it wasn't obvious enough, the two special games we're doing are obviously Inter Liverpool. That we'll have a segment for Real Madrid, Manchester City. We'll have those two games as own segment because we're going to go more in depth on those games. The other games we'll just kind of do quick fire, just give our quick thoughts. But those two games in particular, as I mentioned at the beginning, we're going to have our special segments for those. So who's excited for this Champions League week, man? The last Champions League games of this year, guys. Actually, before we move to the actual thing, what you guys' thoughts on these last games of this year in the Champions League?
Good, I guess.
I guess okay.
We need to have a
I'm
serious,
gonna take.
we need to have a serious convo about this league phase because it's actually becoming like a joke now.
I mean,
Maybe you know what? I'll have that segment. Oh, sorry.
I just care about. I just waiting for the knockout, honestly.
Yeah, because normally in the group stage, these are the last couple games. We have group stage games, and then we have the knockouts. But the new format, we don't have that anymore. So these are normally the last. So yeah, maybe we'll have, maybe Doodle's right. We should actually have a segment for that in particular. So yeah, we'll have a segment about the league phase as a whole. We'll have a segment that we'll save that for the very end, though, very end. So. All right, so enough introductions. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and get my timestamp for you guys and share my screen. And yeah, so we're going to start with the Tuesday games first, guys. So Tuesday games. So let me get my timestamp here. Let me do some quick rearrangements. So, all right, so Tuesday games we got here. Okay, so let's start with the Tuesday. So let's start with the first game we got here is Kairat 0, Olympiacos 1. The early kickoff. Olympiacos won 1-0. I guess it's good.
Probably good.
I guess.
It was a decent game. It was played in Astana Arena, by the way.
In Kazakhstan.
No, not Kairat's home stadium. I don't know why, but probably. But I heard it was like minus 21 degrees there.
Wow.
So,
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, so I think Kairat, what are we saying? I guess
They got dominated. If you look at stats at home, they got really dominated.
Yeah,
I mean, but then again,
Bad. It has to be bad, bro. Come on,
has
you
to be
get
bad.
dominated like that at home, like by this team. Come on.
Yeah, I think they're done. I think they're done.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, good. Yeah, easy. Cool.
All right. So let's move to the next one. Hey, why is the thing not showing? There we go.
Yeah, Bayern.
All right, All right. Next is Bayern Sporting, guys.
No, man,
Let's have a
Bayern good, right? Like they
Surely
got
they
their
are
win.
good.
I
They are
guess
good.
so.
Like they got their win.
Yeah.
That's all you kind of need to say.
Surely they are
Yeah.
good.
Guys, let's have a quick segment about this guy, Karl. What's your guys' thoughts about this?
Karl?
Player,
Karl.
Yeah.
I mean, looks promising. That's all I'll say.
I haven't seen much of him, so
I know.
can't-
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen
can't say
that much
much.
of him though.
I
Like,
mean,
I can't say much.
look, I don't watch the Bundesliga like that. I'm sorry.
I saw it yesterday on the AJ stream. I don't know if you were watching it, AD. AJ stream.
Yeah, I watched it.
But someone said he could maybe win a Ballon d'Or. I wouldn't say he's at that level, but in a few years, I think he will become very good. For me,
Okay,
it's
so
too early.
for me, I think he's a very talented youngster, and I think he could be someone. I feel like for me, guys, for him to really make that big move and really move the world, he has to do. If he gets selected for Germany, the World Cup, and if he does the World Cup stage, that's going to make headlines. That's going to make headlines because anytime a player does really well at a World Cup stage, it makes everyone know about it. So I do feel like maybe if he performs a World Cup, he will be talked about as one of the best youngsters. But yeah, I think he's a great youngster. I think he's fantastic. Obviously, we haven't seen too much of him because I believe this is his first season. So Yeah, let me hear from Tentative. Tentative hasn't spoken much. So Tentative, do you think this Karl guy is really good, or you just don't? You just think it's a purple patch?
I think he is good. I mean, the only player, that's actually kind of improved this season, especially as a first season with him. Very good young talent. It's just about making sure he's managed well with Bayern and for sure eventually Germany if he continues on. So I would say he is good, but obviously, you need time to develop. And for now, so far so good. So he's a good talent. Is he at the level of like Mbappe or whoever? Like at when Mbappe first came on? No, but can he reach there? Why not? But have to.
Yeah,
see.
I can't hear him.
You can't. No, I can hear sometime. I think it's your end.
Oh.
Okay. So. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like I said, I think he needs to do with a big international tournament. That will be huge. And I think if he does it at a big international tournament, then I think people will talk about it so much more. Because let's be real, as Doodle said, doing this in the Bundesliga isn't really all that impressive.
I mean,
especially for Bayern.
I mean, this Desiree Doué is a very talented player, but Desiree Doué, we saw what he did last season. So if Karl does something like that, we can put him in those convos. Until then, I don't know. Well, he scored against Arsenal, worth noting. So
the only one.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think if he does the knockout stage, that will definitely help his case.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the league,
I am wondering though, when Musiala's back, how much game time he's going to get. That's one question.
That's gonna be an interesting one because
Musiala on the left, then Musiala on the left, and then probably
maybe we'll see though. We'll see. But for now, you don't want to rush a kid like that. Let him develop.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, let's go back to Bayern, guys. So Bayern, I'm thinking we say maybe great.
No, I think you got to do good. I think top of good, personally, for now.
Okay, all right.
Sporting,
yeah, personally for me.
Sporting, I would say bad. I mean, not mid. I would say bad. Like they just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, I mean,
they're just not a good football team, honestly.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Since they lost Gyökeres, they haven't really.
I knew Chelsea would drop points in this game, but I didn't actually think Atalanta would win.
Okay, let's talk about. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about the losers first. Let's talk about Chelsea first. Chelsea, guys. I have a crazy stat for you guys. Ever since they defeated Barcelona and they were on the top of the world, Chelsea fans say, "Yeah, we got this, man. We're back, man.
They haven't
won.
Revenge
for 09. We got revenge for 09. We got revenge for 09. Some Chelsea
revenge for 09.
That's
crazy.
Man. Come on.
Yeah, all of a sudden, man.
Okay, so ever since that game,
all of a freaking sudden,
they have not. Okay. Ever since that game, guys, they haven't won a game since then.
That's crazy.
That's
kind of funny. Look, Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea are just weird, right? They can be a pretty good team on their day, but when it's not their day, when they're playing badly, it's bad. It's ugly. So.
Sure. I mean, the only positive for Chelsea is, I guess, Joao Pedro.
Nah, they were poor. I would put them in bad. I saw fragments of the game. They were poor. Very.
What about Esteban?
I know Chelsea fans. I speak to many Chelsea fans.
What about Esteban?
They were poor.
No, I'm talking about this game. In this game,
they were poor. Yeah.
Pedro's probably the only positive.
That's all. Yeah, everyone else was pretty bad.
Including Esteban, did he even?
Yeah,
play?
Esteban apparently was pretty bad, really bad.
Oh damn!
Exactly. Did he even play? Honestly, it was that good.
He got pocketed by Zappacosta, bro. Really, bro.
Yeah, I get it, and yeah, so what we're saying, guys, Chelsea and mid or
bad reminder. This Atalanta team just came up of losing 3-1 against Barcelona.
It's either bad or mid, and maybe bad. Okay.
Put them below Kairat.
They were bad, bro. They were bad. You got to put into context who they're facing.
Come on,
isn't even that good. Isn't he? They aren't that good
With
to
that
begin with.
and collapsing
Atalanta.
at the end.
Bro, I know
Really?
Atalanta fully. I watched the Serie A. I know them fully. I know this.
Yeah, they're not good. Yeah, that's what
They're
I'm saying.
not good because they just lost against Verona 3-1. Verona, that was their first win in the league this season.
Dang. And
Exactly.
now Atalanta, man.
But speaking
Wow,
of Atalanta,
Great.
I mean, they have to be in good, right? You have to put them in good. I feel.
Uh,
Maybe even in great, actually. They were very.
ooh, I
very
mean,
I'll put him good.
Skamaka, Zekatalar.
yeah, the cut.
Got
The
the
Yeah,
color.
Karl
if
scored,
you
Skamaka
actually
scored.
no, hold on. He just said it. If like Chelsea is so bad that they concede against freaking Scaramanga. Like
Oh man.
HH
I would
got
put
rid-
Atalanta in great.
like that. That's why
Oh.
HH. That's why HH says he's
Yeah, I
a
would say so as well.
football fan more than Chelsea fan.
Atalanta, they are doing well in the Champions League so far, and I looked at their last two fixtures. They might actually get top 8.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
look-
kind of
we're gonna look at
surprising,
the-
but yeah, I'll put Atalanta in great.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna look at the league table to end. Okay, so are we saying great or good, guys? I think it's one of the two.
I think great, honestly.
You know what?
Surely
I think it may be
great.
great because they came from a losing position, guys.
Yeah, they came from a losing position and they controlled the game after. And Chelsea, they couldn't lay a glove on them. Like 2-1, honestly, flatters Chelsea. They could have been more.
All
That's-
right. Let's talk about Barcelona real quick, guys. I'll be honest with you. This was I know it's kind of harsh to say. I know we won, guys, but it was not really a convincing win. It was just a scrappy win. It was not a pretty win. I mean,
Koundé scoring
I mean,
was crazy.
Koundé scored
the great.
two goals.
I mean, the fact that we're relying on a right back to bail us out is actually sad.
I mean,
That's actually
That's
pretty
actually-
bad. Like that's kind of sad.
That's
That is
actually bad.
bad.
Okay,
That
so
is-
I know. I
For
know this might
Koundé,
seem
that's
harsh. I know this might seem harsh, but I'm kind of tempted to put it in mid. I'm tempted to put it mid.
agree.
I mean, you won. I would say good, but like low good. I would say
Bottom
like,
of good?
Probably good
Bottom of
on the
good.
low end. On the low
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Probably-
Actually, yeah, but we can put bottom of good.
I would think I would put them, and I would put Frankfurt like mid. Like I think Frankfurt are mid. Like,
Frankfurt are not.
At least you got revenge on. Well, tech kind. I mean, if you want to count it.
Oh
Yeah, we got revenge. We got revenge, guys. We got.
I
Revenge.
still think that was bigger. That was a knockout game, even though it's Europa. Like I mean, bro, what happened that game was still crazy. At least
Yeah,
that didn't happen. At least what happened that game didn't happen this time.
Bro, and guys, if it almost happened, I would have crashed out. Guys. I may not have it on the stream if that happened. So, like that. So you have to thank Koundé for doing that, guys, because that was embarrassing. I did not want to lose to Frankfurt again, especially the Camp Nou. We just got the Camp Nou back. No, I mean that couldn't happen.
Yeah, if you lost at Camp Nou against them again after what happened last time,
Yeah, no, that
It
would have
would
been.
be
it
And honestly,
seems like Barca didn't perform that well though. It's
It would be
and
fun.
honestly, Frankfurt were decent. Like they were good for majority of the game. Their finishing was just terrible in the final third.
Yeah.
Like they weren't even that bad. And this is the same team. Keep in mind, guys. Like got thrashed over against Leipzig over the weekend.
Bad
Atleti
news,
also
Six
thrashed
nil.
them, I'm pretty sure, right? You know, and yeah.
AD,
So, like-
bad news. Ter Stegen is back soon, by the way.
No comment. That's all I'm gonna say respectfully. And we're not discussing what Araujo is doing, guys. I have no comment about.
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
No comment. No comment.
He
No comment.
went on vacation, by the way.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
not
let's
saying
just say
where.
yeah.
We're not saying where.
Okay. Let's just say you know what Sebastian's right. Let's just say he went on vacation.
Yeah, okay. Anyways,
Monaco.
Okay, let's move on. Monaco, guys.
Galatasaray.
Good, I guess.
1-0, man.
Or mid, because they played against Galatasaray.
Yeah, I wonder if.
Honestly, I would put
scored.
both of them
Mid.
mid,
Both of
man.
them.
I would put both of them
Yeah.
in mid. Like,
Neither of them are good, honestly. Monaco, they're just.
I mean, Monaco did win. So
nah, you know what? If you win, I feel like if you win, the baseline, the precedent we said is if you win, you're gonna get minimum good. I will put them
Minimum
below
good.
Barca because Barca came back from a losing position. So, and
Yeah,
I would put
Balogun scored the goal.
Galatasaray- I would put them above
And
Frankfurt.
then
because Frankfurt did
Galatasaray
pretty well.
probably.
Yeah,
Gala mid.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, and Galatasaray did
Good
Osman
goal.
playing this game. Let me just check. And yes, Osman did play this game.
Austin FC. They're
All
so
right,
good.
Dude,
let's
Monaco's so good, man.
Makes me more
All right,
pissed
let's-
that we lost against them.
Okay, let's move on to PSV, guys. PSV.
Ouch.
PSV Atleti.
Bro, you know
Dude.
what Atleti fans were telling me this
Atletico.
the whole week? I met
Atletico,
some
man.
Atleti
Atleti
fans.
came from
So
behind.
good.
Bro, I met
So
some
good.
Atleti fans on
Wait,
social
once we got
media
time.
before the game against Inter. They were saying like they're shit in away games. They've been for many years. So how bad are they in the away games? We know that. So the fact they won against PSV away is kind of funny. If that's what they were saying for the whole time. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. PSV,
Both
man. I'm
mid, maybe.
sorry.
Both mid.
Your goalkeeper made a mistake and your center back made a mistake. You gave them basically 2 free goals.
That has to be in bad. Come on. You got to put them in bad.
That is bad. That is bad.
Okay, so we're in the bad tier, guys.
Not bad.
I would say there because they lost at home. Like
they lost at home. That's bad. Yeah, that's worse than Chelsea.
I mean, they did score 2 goals. Do we give them some kudos?
They're at home, bro.
But they're playing at home. Exactly. They're playing at home. They should.
And by the way, if you score 2 goals at home and you don't win, that's pretty bad. Like that's pretty embarrassing, kind of. Honestly.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. And Atletico, I guess, bottom of good. I guess.
No, they won away. I would put them honestly. Atletico, I would put them.
Put them in the.
Hear me out.
Probably above. Oh.
I would put them only below Bayern.
Ooh, okay.
They won away against a team that has been a bit tough. You saw like.
And to be fair, PSV is generally pretty good at home, guys. To be fair, generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'll put them below Bayern.
Although I do remember last season, guys, didn't Arsenal smash them away?
Bro, it's last season. We're this season now. Come on, it's been months now.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, is like in general they're good at home. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. Atletico Madrid. You know what? Okay, second and good fair.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
I mean, who cares where we put them? Just put them
it doesn't really matter that much, but yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, the tiers are more important than where we place them.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Tiers.
All right. Moving on, we have.
This is such a fake 3-0. This is such a fake 3-0, man. This is the fakest 3-0 ever. Like 2 penalties and an own goal. Like how much more fake does it get?
Yeah. I mean, and also, you know what the crazy thing is? I'm looking at the player ratings. Their man of the match was the man of the match.
No, it was Xavi Simons, by the way. Don't get fooled by that.
That's embarrassing.
No, Xavi
wait. So you're telling me you win 3-0 and your man of the match is still a goalkeeper?
No, it was Xavi Simons.
Wait, hold up. Let me check. Actually, hold up.
Wait,
I didn't even watch
it's on FootMob.
No, Xavi Simons. Stop looking.
No, he's checking on like FootMob. Yeah.
Watch football instead. Like Xavi Simons legit got the man of the match.
Okay. What the point I'm trying to make there? Okay, actually, the goalkeeper was the highest rated. Actually, let me rephrase to that.
Wait.
Yeah,
oh my days! They had like what? Yeah, man. This 3-0 is kind of fake.
This 3-0 is so fugazi. It is so fugazi.
This is as fugazi as it
But
gets.
they still won 3-0. I mean.
Yeah, but bro, 2 penalties and an own goal. I'm sorry if you're putting that in great. I'm not. I don't know.
I was gonna put them in.
I don't know. I kind of want to put them in mid. Honestly.
No, not mid. They won.
Mid is hard.
Okay, hear me out. Good compromise. I say put them above Olympiacos, but below Atletico.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, and then Slavia.
Yeah, there. Actually, I put Spurs there. Actually, Barcelona.
Slavia Praha is actually a disgrace.
I wouldn't say disgrace.
No,
I wouldn't say disgrace.
Come on. I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, there has to be in bad.
On the lower end of mid.
No. I would say in bad because they lost still 3-0.
I agree.
And also, guys, let's be real, guys. Tottenham has been pretty mediocre, guys. I mean, this is the same team lost to Fulham at home.
I mean, the Premier League, Champions League, 2 different things, by the way.
No. What I'm saying here is that Thomas has been in bad form. There's even rumors that Thomas Frank might lose his job.
I think he will.
So.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, the same with Alonso, but when he gets sacked,
we'll get
to. Sebastian, let's stay on topic. But guys, what I'm saying here is that Tottenham's not even that good of a team. I'm sorry, they're not. Even
I say you gotta put Slavia in bad. I think
what I'm saying is that yes. What I'm saying, yes.
No. Yeah, I guess they're.
Yeah, I guess so. But what I'm saying is, just because there's rumors doesn't mean he will get sacked.
No, I didn't say he will. I didn't say he will. Like I said, there's a strong possibility. All right.
Now we got what?
Well, this probably said it's job for like a few weeks, maybe.
Okay, we're gonna go over the 2 games and we're gonna get into the comments. So we got Union SG Marseille, guys. Let's write Union SG first.
Mid.
Ooh, we're in the mid tier, guys. We're saying.
You just put them in mid.
Well, Marseille's actually
Nah,
pretty good.
honestly, no.
At the
Hold up.
moment.
They lost 2-3 at home, just like PSV. So if we're putting PSV in bad, why are we putting Union Saint-Gilloise in mid? I'm just asking.
And also, I'm looking at FOMO. Their goalkeeper made a mistake for one of the goals.
I mean, let's just put them in bad.
Honestly, put them next to each other. Let's put them next to each other.
Perfect. I'll say who did better, guys? PSV or Union Saint-Gilloise?
It does not matter. Okay, no. Actually,
Doesn't really matter, honestly.
put USG lower because they conceded to a specific guy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. They conceded 2 goals.
Like even we didn't do that.
I mean, who really cares? They both lost.
No. For that, they're gonna put lower, and for that,
yeah,
Marseille for me.
goals.
Marseille for me have to go
good,
below
Marseille.
Atletico. Put Marseille below Atletico. That's it. Yeah.
Ooh. All right, let's go through some comments, and then we're gonna move to back again. Real Madrid. We'll save it for when we get there, man. Get your popcorn ready for that.
Oh boy,
Like the video, guys.
we're gonna do the best.
He scored today, by the way.
better than Korean barbecue.
Okay, guys. Yeah, guys, like the stream, guys. Like the stream.
He
Let's get
scored,
those likes up,
man.
guys. Let's get up to 10 likes at least, guys. 10 likes.
He
90
scored
minutes to
today,
go.
by the way.
Okay, we're gonna discuss. I don't rate young talents. Nah, Bayern is great. It's ever since joining Arsenal. It's Arsenal effect, not Barca. Okay, guys. I'm not even trying to like. I'm just giving you stats, guys. Chelsea haven't beaten.
Man, Pookie's butt hurt, man. Don't worry. We'll get to your team soon.
Yeah, we get to your bum team.
This Chelsea lost a fluke. I rate Chelsea.
It's
We're
not
still
a fluke, bro.
champions.
It's not a fluke.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Chelsea
was bad.
This is a lot of copium there. Anyways,
You know what?
Barca played
Fluke?
Arsenal
No, they played Arsenal after Barca.
before. No, Arsenal played after. So
Mhm.
special shout out to Pulisic for carrying along the league. Okay, this is a Champions League, so I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
love
we're
Pulisic.
not. We're not talking about that club here.
Yeah, we're talking about cooked team later. So
Okay.
okay.
La Liga sucks. To be fair, all leagues are finished.
Okay.
Yeah, football is pretty bad now. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I get that.
Yep, I agree.
Fashion is right.
Yeah.
I would say that's Tottenham win every day.
I mean, if my club win 3-0 and go,
Pookie, with all due respect, that's like a grass is green kind of statement. So, like,
Yeah,
No,
compare
no.
Real Madrid to Spurs is crazy.
no, he's saying he would
No.
take a win. Of course, you're taking a win over a loss. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm doing.
No,
everyone's
shit,
finished.
that's like,
no,
oh, wow.
I don't care how my team plays. Just win the fucking game. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I expect
If
much
you-
more from Prague. Did you really?
Albert,
did.
I wish you weren't in the comments, Albert. So
If all leagues are finished, then everyone is equal. That means Saudi is the same as every other league.
that means the Swedish second division is clear of Saudi League, which is true, by the way.
Bro,
Okay,
AI
anyways,
will win the Saudi league. Don't worry, bro.
Don't worry, unless I won't even win the Chilean league.
Okay, guys. Guys, let's stay on topic, guys. Okay, guys, let's go to Wednesday games now. All right, so we got quarterback Ajax. Guys, I have a huge announcement to make. Ajax
Disgrace.
have finally won a match.
Karabakh.
Bro, I can't like Karabakh disgrace, bro. How you get
Disgrace
six points
Karabakh.
against Ajax, bro?
You
Come
found
on.
this?
And
Sorry,
this is one of the worst.
Out.
This
Ajax
is,
are fucking
yeah,
garbage.
this is one of the worst Ajax. squads.
Ajax are garbage.
This is the worst. This
How
is
do
one
you
of the
lose
worst
to
Ajax
Ajax?
sides ever, bro. Come
Okay,
on.
guys, I gotta put you guys.
Let's
Okay,
go.
guys,
If I
Wait, I gotta-
no, AD, if I saw my team lose to Ajax, I would delete social
But it
media.
doesn't matter because they're not gonna make it to the top 24
Wait,
anyway.
Wait, guys, I gotta
So
put
it
you
doesn't really
Wait,
matter.
guys, Wait, guys, is Ajax back or just a quarterback tax?
What do you mean back?
Oh my God!
Ajax
stop.
back.
back.
Ajax
Oh,
haven't been
no,
back since
no,
like what, 90s?
No,
Like, when was the last time they won the
AD,
championship?
kick yourself
Yeah.
off the stream. You deserve to get
Nah,
kicked
they're
out
still
of the
mid.
stream. Nah,
They're still mid
Then-
to me.
Yeah.
mid,
Oh, no,
Guys,
no,
Ajax
guys,
is
I-
not
worse than
winning
mid.
since, like they last won
Ajax
the
mid.
Champions League. When was that? 19.
I don't care. Ajax
what
mid.
year?
Ajax
19
mid.
Someone.
Okay, let's
Ajax
be real, guys.
won
Let's be real. Okay, let's be real. Even with this win, guys, Ajax are still not making the knockouts.
Mid.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're
They are
not.
not.
Put them mid.
They are not.
Okay, bottom and mid.
No, I would not put in the mid. They won 4-2. Come on.
Bro,
Okay, yeah.
stop. It's against what? It's against Warabag.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
we're about to. Okay, now.
Oh, yeah,
I think for me
disgrace.
it has to be a
Villarreal
disgrace.
disgrace.
Villarreal are
disgrace.
bums.
Villarreal disgrace.
Guys,
are
I am
bums.
officially. I don't want to be associated with Villarreal.
Well, I'll tell you why Villarreal are bums because they have a bunch of Canadians there. And Kind of like what tactical manager was
Facts,
saying.
facts.
The
Cook,
real
cook,
Canadians.
Wow.
cook those Canadians, man. Cook those Canadians.
Kind of like what,
Wow.
Cook
like
the
what
Okay, wait. I
Villarreal
want
was
to.
saying.
Okay. Let me hear for
I'm
10.
sorry,
I
but
love
Thomas
to
is
get
like
correspondent.
so
Well, is Villarreal
Oh.
finished?
In the Champions League, yeah. La
Yeah,
Liga, no.
bro.
Overall,
You know they're doing the Napoli gimmick. They're doing the only one competition per week. One
Yeah.
game.
don't worry. Don't worry. We
So,
talk
yeah,
about
Can you hear
that.
Thomas? Because
Yeah,
I can't hear him.
And
You know what?
Copenhagen, great,
Good.
great.
Okay,
No,
and Copenhagen?
great.
Great.
Yeah, it's a
They
great.
won away in
It's a
Spain,
good
3
win.
goals, brother.
They won.
Hey,
away.
guys, and also keep in mind, Copenhagen
Great.
scored. I think was it a last minute winner?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
They were
And
running
also,
up.
Villarreal did not lead a single time this game. Copenhagen
Yeah, that's
led
true,
all
actually.
time. And they got to
Okay,
be
guys,
above
tell me-
Atalanta, personally.
Guys, are we putting Villarreal? Are we putting Copenhagen great? I never thought I'd be saying this.
We have. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to.
We have to because
We put
they
Karabakh
won
best
away.
in the first game. Remember
Jesus,
that? Oh
yeah.
yeah, there you go.
The next
Yeah.
88, I was watching this game and I think
because you're a PSG fan.
I got no. I'm not.
What
a
has
PSG fan.
Sen
Stop
said? Because
calling.
I can't
Stop.
hear.
Bro, this is
Don't
mid.
try to don't try to piss me off.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to get pissed off.
Okay. So let's Sebastian speak, guys. Or league, of course.
Don't. I watch this for fun, I guess. But
Okay.
I mean, both
You're a
were
League
mid.
One fan, okay?
both were mid, honestly.
Bro, just
Okay,
put
let
them
me
mid.
look
They
at
do
the stats.
0-0. Come on, bro. That's mid.
Both
Okay, wait.
both on mid.
Let
Like
me
PSG
look at the
probably
stats real quick.
didn't care that much because they got a point and they still are top 3, I believe, in the table. They're still going through, by the way. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put mid.
Athletic Club.
No, put them above both. Those guys lost. Those teams lost. These
Yeah.
guys did
Yeah,
not.
actually,
Just
yeah,
put them
yeah.
next to each other. There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know it's stupid for both, but
And Sebastian, I remember the last stream you did say that Athletic Club could get a result. Did you say that, or was it Tendai? One
no,
of
I
you
think
two.
I think I said a draw or
Oh,
I-
Tendai. What? Yeah,
I
Tendai. You
said,
were right, man.
I said I could see Athletic getting something.
you
And
said
they
that
did.
could win.
Yeah, I mean, for those.
I might even said a draw. 'Cause, at that point, I think PSG had like 6 or 7 injuries
Oh, okay.
because they
Yeah.
didn't play most of their players today because they were most of them injured, I believe. Safanov
Okay.
was in goal, and then someone was.
Yeah.
Safanov was very good, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Nico Williams is a bum. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Whoever
He's-
buys Nico Williams, just a stupid club, by the way. If you
Yeah.
do.
He's just okay. Wait. Actually, let me hear Tendai. Is Nico Williams just an international merchant?
Thankfully, I'll be honest. I do rate Nico Williams really highly. Do I think Athletic Club is is it the club for him? Of course, but I feel like he has to start. I wouldn't say he didn't have against PSG. It's against a much tougher opponent than I don't know, Slavia, for example. So I wouldn't put that much pressure on him for not doing much against PSG. Yeah, of course there'll be a lot if it was like Slavia, which they drew as well. Is he an international merchant? At the moment, yeah, and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I'll probably say since that Euros, he hasn't really been at his best.
Yeah. Let's see what he does in the World Cup. But yeah, I mean, well, a decent result, I suppose. I think PSG with the offense are happy with the 2 teams. The Athletic Club, they got to draw at home, so yeah, decent to say. All right, 10 times. Help me through the next game, man. Leverkusen, Newcastle.
I'll first say about Leverkusen, they were not that. First half good, second half shit. Newcastle, first half shit, second half okay. So I
saw Bruno G scored an own goal.
Yeah, but it came off his bum. Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, I would say both of them if you want, just because we both scored goals in mid, but above everyone. No. Above, you say, these teams score and us getting a point away. No. Leverkusen higher. Leverkusen higher.
No, you got a point away. Why would they?
No. We
Newcastle above. Newcastle
Nah,
above.
Newcastle.
no.
keep them there.
We
Newcastle
should have
above.
won, and it's
No,
the
Newcastle above. I don't care.
no.
Okay, guys, listen.
No, Newcastle
Okay,
above.
let's
Doesn't
wait,
really
let's
matter.
let's end that.
Both are mid clubs anyways.
Okay,
so.
let's end that finish.
The fact that for the fifth fucking time again this season, and we haven't even hit Christmas, how many late goals are we conceding? We should have won this game. So the fact that we were winning at their ground, and once again, for the 5,000th time, we concede near the end of the game, I don't think there should be any a point away at Leverkusen. We've done that back in 2003. So, yeah, I would personally say Leverkusen above because we didn't win the game when we should have.
All right, let's do it.
We hit the post
All right,
twice.
let's do it.
No.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do a vote, guys. So we have 6 people here. So let's do a vote. So let's go around the room. I'm saying Newcastle higher. Patrick, what are you saying?
I believe Newcastle might be as good as it gets, but typically Newcastle they did well. Gordon and Millie scoring the goals, and Newcastle, they deserve a hell of a performance, and typically every single Newcastle player, they already know on a draw against Leverkusen, but the typical part is that Newcastle should be able to squeeze through at least to the top 24, maybe. They actually are in the top 24 right now, but I'm just saying that that Newcastle should be able to do it in the next 2 games or something like that. But we'll see.
Okay. All right. Okay, Doodle. So you're going to say Newcastle higher, right?
Yeah, but I'll put them next to each
Okay.
other.
Sebastian,
I put them next to each other as well.
Yeah, I
All
put
right,
them next to
Newcastle
each
higher?
other.
All right,
Yeah,
let's keep this
Newcastle higher.
Okay. So it's decided. We're going Newcastle higher. All right.
I'm the one that is disagreeing, but I'm the Newcastle.
Okay, whatever. I need to give me this team. I gotta cheer myself up.
Okay.
Bravo.
Benfica Napoli. Let me actually go to Doodle first as my serial correspondent
Of
here.
course, bro. It's just Conte in Europe. It's Conte in Europe. The gift that keeps on giving. It's always this. Put this goddamn I'm telling you. You know what? I'm gonna make. Hold up. I'm about to make a bold prediction. I'm about to drop a bomb.
Oh my jeez.
Napoli will not get top 24.
Agree.
Wow.
Did they play?
They will not get top 20. You know why? They got to go away to Copenhagen next. Or, by the way, right next to them. They're not going to win that game. Someone else is going to win. They're going to jump them. And then they got to play Chelsea. But you know why? Now, they're playing Chelsea at home. So you might think, okay, but here's why. They play Juventus away before that Chelsea game. I know Conte. Everyone here knows Conte. He's going to rest. He's not going to care about the Chelsea game. He's going to play the starters against Juventus, make sure he gets something there, and then he's going to piss away the Chelsea game. I know how it's going to be. In fact, the Juventus game is right between the Copenhagen and the Napoli, and the Chelsea games. He's going to not take them seriously. Napoli are not going to get top 24.
I agree.
And by some
agree.
miracle they do, and if by some miracle they do, they're not making it past.
No, no, that's it. This is Napoli. I know this club. This is a club that's furthest ever gone to the quarterfinals in their entire history of the champ.
Yes, that's
Napoli
true.
have to be there. And they got
Won a
Andre
disgrace.
Jose. He won. Mourinho reviving Benfica, maybe. No.
Okay, so what we're saying, guys, Napoli won in this race.
Yeah.
Benfica, yeah.
good.
Benfica.
Yeah.
They're good.
And guys, let's be real. Benfica have been very underwhelming, and the fact that they've just they got 2 wins now.
They should have won by
Mourinho
more,
back?
by the way, today.
80,
Not
80
that
is
asshole.
Mourinho
I'll
back?
put Benfica above
Mourinho
Bayern,
back?
but in good. That's it.
Yeah,
above Bayern.
same. Is Mourinho back, 80? Is Mourinho back?
No.
Nah, come on.
No.
I love him, but no, come on.
Nah.
But put Benfica there. Yeah.
Dortmund.
Wow.
Did Dortmund win or did they draw?
No,
No.
Dortmund.
No,
No, they
Two-
won. They won.
Well,
No?
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
they
Well,
They drew.
Oh,
They
they
drew
won.
2-2. They drew
They
at home.
drew.
Oh my.
they actually
Yikes.
drew.
Oh, they drew. They drew.
Okay, let me get Patrick first, since he's my Dortmund fan.
Yikes.
So, Patrick, man, what's your thoughts of the Dortmund Bodo clips?
Well, in my first 8744 stream back in a few months, I feel confident about seeing Dortmund do well. So as a Dortmund fan, I was surprised to see a draw against Bodo Glimt. We had a 2-1 lead and we conceded in the 75th minute and we didn't go the rest of the way. But Dortmund did so well to progress to the next step, and a 2-2 draw really helped. And as it stands, we are in the top 10. We got 3 wins, 2 draws, and only 1 loss. So Dortmund might have a chance. Dortmund might have a chance to advance to at least the playoffs or something like that. With a win or something like that. Maybe top, like, the round of 16 is possible. And typically it's not that bad, but Julian Brandt with 2 goals, and they did not give up. They did not give up after that Bodo Glimt goal in the 75th minute. But Dortmund, they're always stronger than ever. So I guess you'll never know what Dortmund can do. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, so what's your putting Dortmund?
What?
Which tier you want to put Dortmund?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put mid. They didn't that bad. They're gonna put mid. We're gonna put above. We're gonna put above. We're gonna put above the mid. Put above you know what? Just put mid. Put mid. Yes.
I think you should put them below Bilbao and PSG. Personally, you got to take into context. Like, with all due respect, it's Bodo Glimt. Oh, I don't know.
They should be
I
beating
would
Bodo
Come
Glimt.
on, man.
I would
They
also
should be
put
beating Bodo
Bodo in
Glimt.
the mid.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Honestly, if I was Dortmund fan, I would be
No.
because if you won today, you would have had a big chance. You
Both-
had to-
both-
Yeah.
like, if you're both fans, you're upset because
No, Bodo Glimt fans would probably take it. It's at the
no.
yellow
This
wall.
was a winnable game for both of them. Like
No,
Bodo
but
Glimt-
come on, man. Bodo's usually generally better on the road. So, like, I
Yes,
think
but this was a winnable game. They could have won this game. Same with the
Hey,
Dortmund.
at least they didn't lose.
Mhm.
Go with that. Okay, so do we put Bodo in
How
good,
about
honestly? Because
Yeah, I
they're
would put them.
Mid.
Honestly, I would put them. You know what, Bodo? I would put them good. Yeah, bottom of good. I agree. Put them there.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd say good.
good. Club Brugge, Arsenal.
Club Brugge, disgraceful, brother.
I would
They're
put them
just bad. They're just
Arsenal's
bad.
actually the best.
But
And
they're
Arsenal's got to
actually
be. Yeah, you got to put
best.
Arsenal best. I think you 3-0
They have
away
to be
from
the
home.
top.
Too easy.
Yo, can we say
Yeah.
best team in Europe currently?
Well, they're not the best. They're not the best team in Europe. They're the
I
best
mean,
team in the world.
could you really put Brugge in? You could
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
they're
put
okay.
losing
Brugge
3-0
in.
at home. They didn't
Martinelli.
go on. Like,
This Grace is a bit too far because they played.
they let
against
Noni
Prague.
Madueke score 2 goals on them.
That's all I'm gonna
But they
say.
played
Ma-
against.
ma-
Prague. They played against
by the
Prague,
way-
the best team in the world right now, and
So
they played
what?
against the team. Now, have you seen Arsenal's defense this year? How hard it's to score goals against
Well,
them?
I mean, I saw Aston Villa score 2,
Sunderland
Mhm.
scores 2.
But
sadly. Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is the same team that gave a good fight to Barcelona. So they were.
I
so
said
bad.
overall at this,
Fair.
I said overall of this season, how hard it is to score goals. Like they've conceded less than 10 goals, I believe.
Okay, actually,
I would
okay,
put
so
it there. I would put it there. Yeah.
Okay, so do we? Okay, you know what, Sebastian? Okay, so are we saying bad or disgrace? This has been one of the.
No,
two we
I'm saying bad. I'm saying bad. Like they played against.
Okay. Okay, so a bad or disgrace. You know what? I think disgrace might be a bit harsh.
I think
I'll say
bad.
Okay.
If
Ted,
we're putting them
please-
bad, they got to be like bottom of bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
bottom
what-
of bad.
Fine, sure. Put them bottom of bad, I guess.
Okay. Juventus.
I gotta say this. I know it says 2-0. The first half, Juventus were getting cooked by Paphos. Ask any. They were getting
Oh my
cooked
jeez.
by Paphos.
Yeah,
Ask
I
any
mean,
Juve fan.
Getting cooked by Paphos is crazy.
I'm
respect.
sorry. Like,
In-
you are
at
obviously gonna
Paphos is
At home.
24, I believe.
Bro, I'm
At
telling
home.
you right now, put them
Respect
like
Paphos.
above Bodo Glimt, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And by the way, By the way, Villarreal only have 1 point, right? In the Champions League.
Yeah.
Guess who the opponent was against?
Huh?
Guess who
Uh,
the only
Santos?
opponent was that Villarreal got a point against? Just guess.
Papa.
Juventus.
No, Juventus.
Oh, okay.
What?
So we're saying Pavlos, guys.
Mid, bro.
Mid, probably bottom of mid. To be fair, they went to Italy
They're
away.
not a bad team. They're not a bad
Like
team.
they were cooking them. Like they
Like they
conceded goals late on, but like you were
They
not
have
good.
Chelsea next. They have Chelsea next and then Slavia.
I'll
If
put
they
them there.
win
Yeah,
one
I'll put
game,
them there. I'll
if
put
they
them
win
there.
one game, I think they're in the playoff. Guaranteed.
All right, guys.
Oh
Now
no,
the main event.
fuck.
The main
Oh.
event.
God.
Yeah.
Shall we do the comments first?
Shall we
Can
go
we
for
read
the
the
winner
comments?
first?
Okay,
No,
let's,
should
Let's
we
read
go-
the comments first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the comments.
Comments, winners, and then
Okay.
the loser.
Yeah.
Okay, comments. Okay, let's go through some comments, guys. Hi. All right. That's my point set. Ajax, Nicole, Clovis, Alves there.
That would be
We'll
fun.
there, we'll be there.
Ronaldo getting cooked by a random ass.
Cruyff unfriended Ajax.
Yeah, he added Barcelona.
Cole
Yeah.
calls a top club. Okay, that's a compliment.
Never mind. I take that back. Albert is the goat.
Pookie, do you not know what Ajax's history is? 2019 is not their history.
They're ass. Ajax are ass.
Ajax sold their soul in 2019. That's why they're so bad. The contract's up. I always say Ajax are just 2019 birds. Okay, now this is really disrespectful. Come on, Ajax have done.
Bro,
well.
Ajax, do you not know Ajax's history? Come on, are y'all really not into football like that?
80. I'm sure people get ADHD based on some results.
That's such a horrible
Wow.
joke.
That's a
bro.
funny
Wow.
comment. That's a good
What am
comment.
I saying?
Yeah, that's a good
Brother,
comment.
what is
That's a good comment.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Newcastle's a closer relationship to
True.
Saudi. So I'll say Newcastle. Okay, so
Oh,
that's basically. Uncle
Uncle
Moo
Mo
magic. The
magic.
word mad is missing.
Nice.
It's more like Conte being bum. It's more like being that.
I
Use
mean,
it
I wasn't kind.
You disgrace.
I think
All
it's
right, guys, so-
bro.
Let's go for the winners first.
Okay, no. We have to do these four games. We have to talk about these two matches. Then we'll do the winners thing. All right, so
No, let's go for the winner. Liverpool.
No, he meant winning
Brandon.
teams.
The
Yeah.
winning team. Like, who
you mean
won?
discuss winning team
Okay,
first.
hold up. Actually, before Sebastian, be very honest with me. Was that a penalty?
Honestly, that game was ass, but the penalty, I don't really care because I won at the end. But
Okay, so let's be objective.
for me, that
Come
was
on, be objective. Be
for
objective.
me. I'm still 50-50 on that one, but I would lean towards
Fine,
no penalty.
fine. Brandon,
I'll say this.
as an
I'll say
Inter-
this.
I mean, as a Liverpool fan, just say it. I'm just asking.
I'll say this. It was not a pen. It was not a pen. It was a soft pen. Soft pen. It was not a pen.
I would understand why people would say yes, because obviously he was holding his.
No,
shirt
Bastoni's a
and-
dumbass for that, but I'll talk about it. once.
Bastoni's a clown, the most overrated.
Okay.
He's an idiot.
Let-
He's an idiot.
Okay, guys, let's talk about Liverpool first. Actually, you know what? Sebastian's right. Let's talk about the winners first. And I get this. AJ even said this on this stream, which was crazy. He said this was one of the best Liverpool performances across the season.
What?
That's crazy. That's
What?
crazy.
That is
So
crazy.
man.
Nah.
Nah,
Yeah.
We were
I even saw
that-
like a tweet, someone saying that, bro. Nah,
nah.
No, that
and
was that
it's-
I strongly disagree with.
that was two bad
Well,
teams going at it each other. That was just
That
a
was-
horrible match of
That
football.
was trash against trash.
Yeah.
It's like that meme. It's like the meme. It's basically too bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the word on
Yeah.
stream, but you know what I mean, like two dumb kids, like fighting against.
Okay. So, guys, and also here's the thing: like Liverpool, like as good as this win is, I want to ask you guys, these honest Liverpool fans, is this win just paper ends with a crack?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Bro, I'm
it's
telling you.
correct.
I'm telling you this.
Because-
Let me just say this.
Because we didn't
I-
do much.
I'm telling you this right now. I truly believe this when I say this. I think Liverpool did not sack Arne
Wow.
Slot after the Leeds game because they did not want an interim to manage.
Liverpool,
against him.
man.
He should
I-
leave. Should still leave.
Like I think, look, maybe the Liverpool fans might disagree, but I just think about it. If I truly think, if let's say Liverpool was playing some weaker team, right, in the Champions League, I think Arne Slot would have been sacked after the Leeds game, and they would have had an interim for this because they were playing Inter away. I truly think because of that, they probably had like the sack letter and everything, right? They probably thought. I actually think Liverpool probably thought they were not going to win that game. They probably thought they're going to lose. The Slot was going to lose to Inter. That's going to give them a good window to like sack him, and then whoever get an interim for the next game. But because Slot won, he gets to live to see another day. That's how I think.
Yeah,
that's why I was
he's basically
asking.
reprieved. He's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah, that's what I was
reprieved.
asking. That's what I was asking Liverpool fans. Like, is this paper because let's be real. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys should be happy with the win, but I wouldn't celebrate the win too much because at the end of the
You
day, you're
should
probably
use
They
I'm not
beat Real
cel-
Madrid
I'm
and then went back to being shit. Are we forgetting that? That's
Exactly.
basically
I'm
He
not
should still
celebrating
leave.
the win.
He
I'm
should
not
still leave.
And guys, let's be real. Like this win is probably just going to buy him more time.
it's just
Because-
delaying the inevitable. I feel.
Because this
Just like-
result was so deceiving. This 1-0 was so deceiving because both of them played bad. Liverpool played bad.
Yeah.
Milan played bad. It was a bad game. Even Michael
Inter,
commented.
Inter, not me. Do not call us in Milan, bro. Do not.
Oh,
dare
I'm
us.
sorry.
Okay, I think
My bad. My bad.
Okay, and Liverpool fans, I want to ask you guys. I know this isn't quite related to the Champions League, but I still think it's important to discuss about this. We have to talk about the Salah interview. I want to hear your two thoughts on
He
that.
might go to Piers Morgan next.
Salah has done more than Salah. I'll tell you this.
Yes.
Oh, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Salah has done. I don't understand why Liverpool are sticking to a coach who has won just a. I'll tell you this, like the 24 or 25 season that Slot won. That was That was Klopp's team, not Slot.
Also, Salah put in an all-timer season. Like-
Exactly. And I'll say this to Jamie Carragher, who is saying that Salah was a Chelsea reject and this and that. Has he seen the Serie A? Has he seen where
I tweeted
Salah-
exactly that. Did you not see he was good at Fiorentina? Did you not see how he was at Roma?
he was good at
Why else
Roma?
would Liverpool buy him?
Exactly.
I'd rather
Like,
have Joe Matip with one leg than Carragher.
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, guys.
And I'll say this: Carragher is a serial loser. Jamie
Bro,
Carragher
Carragher,
is-
you know he has 7
a
own goals.
serial
He scored
loser.
more own goals than goals
Yeah.
in his career.
He's
Exactly.
garbage.
He has-
He's a garbage player. He
He's
was
a bum.
garbage.
Okay.
He's a bum defender. That's who.
Okay. Okay, guys, forget Carragher. He's a bum. I know. We know how bad he's a pundit here. I think this is obvious. But guys, do you guys? Okay, I want to hear. Being honest, guys. Were you guys surprised Salah did the interview, or you guys weren't surprised?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't surprised, and I get his frustration. I get that. Look, why am I being scapegoated? Like if I'm being scapegoated, then why isn't Van Dijk getting scapegoated as well? Why isn't he getting the blame? Why isn't Konate getting the blame as well? Because it's not just Salah who's bad. It's also the rest, apart from Szoboszlai and Jota and Ekitike to some extent. But everybody has been bad apart. Everybody has been bad. And so I get Salah's concern. But then on the other hand, I'm like you're not above your team. Like, I get it that you have done a lot for the club. I get it, but this is a team sport. Like, we all have to contribute. And so like I don't know. I'm on the side of Salah, but I think he put fuel to the fire to this whole season. And kind of like what Mike was saying, like this season we're like Kardashian FC. It's basically keeping up with the Reds, basically.
Yeah. Okay, and also let me add before we move to Sebastian. Do you think Salah was right to make that interview publicly? Because when you do it in public,
This is tough because I'm like, I get it. I get what Salah's saying. I get that, like, Salah, he has done more for the club, and I understand his concern as to why is he being benched, like, for, like, if Slot is using the excuse that he's playing bad, then why isn't he putting Van Dijk on the bench? Why isn't he putting Konate on the bench? Like, and so I kind of get what Salah is concerned. And Salah is right where he's saying that Liverpool didn't do a good job buying depth players. That's why we are where we are right now, because we don't have any depth in the midfield and in the defense. So I don't know. I'm kind of like on Salah's side, honestly, but again, I feel like this could have been avoided, like, altogether.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, this interview kind of feels similar to the Ronaldo interview when he did with Manchester United when he was falling out.
Yeah.
I
think this is much worse. This is much worse.
Oh yeah, I would probably agree as well. Like, this is much worse. But yeah, I want to hear Sebastian's thoughts as a Liverpool fan.
Is he really? Okay,
Is he really?
Okay.
Okay, let's Sebastian. So
Okay, then
Sebastian,
we'll
give your
just give
thoughts.
him the benefit of the doubt then.
Okay, Sebastian. Sebastian, give me your thoughts on this whole Salah situation.
I mean, I think he was definitely right to say what he said. I mean, he hasn't played for like 3 games. He was benched for 3 games. And I think if I would, I'm on Salah's side. I think he's right in what he said. I mean, he is the best player, probably Liverpool best player of all time. If we're being honest, he's probably
Not you mean above Gerrard?
I'd say even above Gerrard. I think I would go
like a
as
football
far
player. Like he's probably the better footballer, but Gerrard is probably more legacy because he was at the club for longer, like basically his whole life, until he went to
Yeah.
the MLS, of course.
Well, I think we can all agree Salah is definitely definitely top 3. I think that's for sure. For top
Yeah,
5 for sure.
I see his frustration because if let's say Messi got benched 3 games in a row, like he's the superstar for Inter Miami. So like you bench your best player, and then he gets for me all the players has basically been garbage. Like Konate has probably been the worst player. Like
Oh yeah, he's been
And-
terrible.
Van Dijk as well.
I mean,
Van
for me,
Dijk as well.
Salah has been the worst attacker.
Van
I
Dijk
think-
has been bad as
I
well.
think
Wait, even worse
Yeah.
than Isak?
Even
I
worse.
mean, Isak hasn't got the ball really. Like he hasn't got any balls to run to. Like he hasn't got any passes. Like they haven't played to his strengths. And I think for me, the top 3 best Liverpool players so far has been Ekitike, Bertz, and
Verts.
Szoboszlai. Yeah.
Verts.
Verts.
Yeah.
No, not worse.
Verts.
No, not Verts.
I mean, if you guys actually watch the games instead of looking at
150
I
million.
watched the
150
games.
million.
I
oh,
watched the
anyway,
game.
three
I
three
watched the game,
assists.
Sebastian.
By the way, 3 assists in the Champions League. By the way.
I watched
Yeah,
I
okay,
watched
150
Verts. I watch him. He
Yeah.
hasn't been playing good so far.
I mean, he hasn't been the worst player. Like people are acting like, but I'm not. Like the stats. Yes, he will come. Like people are stat merchants in this world. Like
He cost 150 million. Like you expect more.
yes.
Okay, I mean, I don't think he's been that bad, but to say best is crazy. I don't go best. Maybe in the middle.
No, I'm saying if people actually watch the football games instead of looking at FootMob and these apps who nobody honestly cares about, I'm not a stats merchant. I don't
Okay. Let's go back to Salah. Do you think Salah is leaving or staying? What
I
would you
think
do?
he's gonna stay.
Okay.
He won't leave
Brandon,
in
Sebastian.
January.
No, it won't.
Brandon, Sebastian. Okay,
Yes.
Give me your, what would you do, and what do you think the real thing is going to be? So Sebastian's saying that he thinks he's going to stay, and he thinks he should stay, right, Sebastian?
For
Yeah.
who should stay? I didn't hear the question.
All right, Salah. Do you think Salah will leave?
What was the question?
Do you think Salah will leave? Oh, Brandon left. All right, so and then okay, Sebastian, tell me your thoughts about Slot. Should Slot get? And you still want
Oh,
Slot out, right?
I'm still slot out. He should still leave. Like,
Okay.
I don't like. He hasn't. Like, it hasn't changed anything. This team's still playing garbage.
All right, let me hear from our non-Liverpool fans. Let me hear Lieutenant Dynamo as our Liverpool's hater, I guess.
Yeah, he hates Liverpool because of Isak. Well,
Okay, Lieutenant, is that true? You hate Liverpool because of Isak?
First of all, I just want to say, free Mohamed Salah. Free him. Free him from the,
you think he's going to Newcastle?
free him from the grasp. That is
You
Liverpool.
think he's going to
How
Newcastle?
dare Liverpool keep
Sorry,
him?
what was the question, 80? I couldn't hear you.
I'll let him
Oh,
go.
actually, okay.
I'll let him go
Brandon,
first. I'll let him go first.
okay, Brandon, do you think Salah will stay?
I think the win. I think the relationship is broken. Unfortunately, I think so. I mean, as much as I want.
Do you think there's any point of return? Like he can maybe apologize and say, "Hey guys, I don't mean those words. It's all cool, man."
No.
Yeah, even then, I'm just not sure if it's gonna fix it. I don't think so.
I feel like maybe they postpone it for like. I feel like maybe he won't go in January, but I feel like he's gonna leave at the end of the season.
I think he'll leave.
Yeah, I also think so too. And the thing is, like, when you call the club out publicly, you have to face the consequences.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, really bad season for Liverpool.
Yeah. So actually, let me hear the Doodle and Tenadine. Actually, let me go to Tenadine first. So Tenadine, do you think Salah? So what's your whole thoughts of Liverpool shambles?
Once again, free Mohamed Salah from the grasp that is Arne Slot and Liverpool.
Do you think
Newcastle?
Newcastle?
How dare he hold him hostage?
Oh,
okay. Okay. All right. Let Tenadine speak.
I hope.
I still remember. I still remember. HH said that there's gonna be a fall off, and he did. He said there's gonna be a fall off. I mean, but he got it last season. There's gonna be a fall off last season.
Well,
he did it
like one season in advance.
now, and I think HH was right.
Okay. Let me hear Tenadine. Okay, so Tenadine, back to you. So do you think? So what's your thoughts of the whole Liverpool shambles?
HH, have hope.
Yeah.
Okay, now I won't say free Salah. I will say, but I'll be honest. The fact that like Liverpool have spent nearly 300-400, whatever it was, amount of money during the summer, and then the performance. It's not the results. It's actually now the performances over the past. Actually, the whole season. I'll be honest. That Liverpool just haven't really got going, especially with the new signings. Will it take time? Yeah. But I did say this, I believe I actually said last season, that Liverpool won with a Jurgen Klopp team last season. I say that. And then now, obviously, you have the manager, you back him, which I think was the right move that Liverpool did over the summer to back the manager. And then with the new players, more or less, I don't think any of them have delivered. Isak hasn't delivered, happily. Wirtz hasn't delivered. Frimpong, I don't even know if he's playing.
I think it's been decent, to be fair.
Maybe Mamadashvili.
He's injured, by the way.
Yeah, but then, like, you should,
You slander a player. You give shit to a player who's injured.
Well, people, I'll say this:
Frimpong
people
is injured.
shit about Wissa being injured for us.
Okay, I don't think it's been that bad.
Frimpong hasn't been garbage. Frimpong
No, I
has
said-
actually been good when he plays.
I think we can all agree Akate's been their best signing.
Oh yeah. That's probably the only saving grace amongst the signings, I would say. But more on the interview or the whole situation.
Yeah.
I think the relationship is over between Slot and Salah. Yes. What do I think will happen? I feel like, look, this is probably the best time. It might be the time to cash in and bring someone like I see Liverpool linked with Antoine Semenyo. I think it might be now has to be the time to cash in, because then, Salah is going to, if he has a bad relationship with Slot, he's not going to play, basically. So you might as well cash.
I don't think it's Slot.
Wait, let's try to finish. Let China finish.
The thing I'm saying is that I feel like Liverpool will back the manager still over Salah. That's what I would say. But whatever happens, like let's say if they keep Salah, then it's an extra 4 or 5 months. But then Salah's not really playing, more or less, and he's going to leave by the end of the week to go to Morocco for the AFCON,
Yeah.
And let's just say, very off topic, if Salah does really well at the AFCON, do I think Liverpool might be like, hey, it's a really good time to cash in? Just had a good AFCON. He's maybe hitting form. Or do you keep Salah because he hit form in the AFCON? So it's a 50-50. So, but I just feel like the relationship between manager and the player is probably over. So I would feel like it's better to cash in. But we'll have to wait and see. In terms of just the interview itself, it's not that professional, I would say. Obviously, saying it in front of millions and millions of people, more basically. Calling the club, the manager, and pundits, whoever. I would say that it's not a good look on anyone. I would say it's not a good look on Salah, not a good look on Slot, not a good look on the club at the moment. So I just think that this Salah interview is just you can say chapter 5, chapter 6 of the Liverpool crisis this season, and this is just one of those chapters that Liverpool will have to deal with. Probably throughout the remainder of the season. So we'll see. I think January is going to be a big month because it's about will Liverpool, not Salah, will Liverpool cash in on Salah, or will they keep Salah? Or will they sack the manager? In my opinion, I hope they don't. But when thinking about it by the board, by the club, I would say that you spent a lot of money on this manager. I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Jurgen Klopp was never backed like this amount.
Never.
So I feel like if I was the Liverpool board, you still have to trust the manager would get it right. But time will tell.
And
all right.
And there's two people who probably want Salah out. Like, I don't think FSG wants Salah out. I don't think the manager wants Salah. And don't forget, the players, they are very happy with Salah. They're very happy. That's what.
But I mean, I did remember a few years ago though, Liverpool. Salah did say that I did remember that Liverpool did give them a contract extension very late. Like it was very late. Like he managed to sign it last minute. I remember there was rumors of saying that he would leave in the summer. He didn't end up leaving. He ended up staying. Of course, he did a contract renewal thing. So, I mean,
he literally said someone at the club wants him to leave. Someone wants to sell Salah. Salah literally said that, and it has to be Hughes and Edwards. It has to be, because these are the clowns. Edwards and Hughes, they want all of club's players to leave. I promise you that they want that. Like they did it with Mane, they did it with Firmino. They will do it to Salah, and Van Dijk is next, by the way. Like
let me hear Doodle from a neutral point of view, and then we'll discuss about intro. But I want to hear your thoughts on this whole Liverpool crisis, I guess you can say.
Well, what's funny is there was actually, I don't know if anyone caught it, but during the game, there was actually like an Egyptian flag with like some Salah like Inter fans were like doing like Salah Egyptian king, like they were basically like siding with him. It was a bit funny at the stadium itself. But second of all, I think that the relationship between Salah and Slot is at a point of no return. I think it's done.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, I don't know if he's gonna leave mid-season because I just kind of don't see it. I mean, who's really gonna buy him? Maybe Saudi, if they try
Yeah,
to.
I mean, yeah, Saudi's the only destination I can see, honestly.
I don't see it otherwise, and I feel like Salah still probably wants to be in Europe. I feel like he still probably feels like, man, I don't know him personally, so I don't know, but I feel like what I see happening is I think Slot is gonna get sacked anyway. Personally, I think he would have been sacked this game after this game if we won. I'm going to talk about us later, but yeah, I think they're not really going to improve. I think this is just another. I don't want to call it a fluke result, but it was like, I don't know what's the correct word. Deceiving.
It's like straight
deceiving.
paper into the cracks.
So I think ultimately he's not gonna. I think you have to pull the trigger eventually.
Okay,
I've
guys,
seen
so before
Chelsea sacked Jose Mourinho. Chelsea sacked Jose Mourinho in 2015 after winning the league. They were doing disastrous. Let's not forget that season. And they sacked him after he lost the locker room.
Yeah.
He clearly already lost support of Salah, who's a senior player, big senior player. So it's like, who is to say the other players don't feel like, oh crap, like they might like, who is to say they're all siding with him? I think there's a point of return. The results don't seem to get better. The performances really don't seem to be getting better. I think the Liverpool is just delaying the inevitable. I think it's just, I personally don't think Salah's going to leave. I just don't see it because I think Slot is going to get sacked eventually, and I think he's going to stay. I will say this, though. I think this is Salah's final season at Anfield. I'll say that.
So you're saying that you think both of them are going to be done by the end of the season, basically?
Yep.
Okay. I could see it. Part of me also thinks that Liverpool might just sell him because he did so much bad damage to them publicly and said all that stuff.
Okay, but who's going to get him?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna. I have a feeling they're gonna do this. They're gonna try to sell him, but they'll probably fail. That's why they're probably just gonna happen.
See, this is what I think Liverpool's gonna have a disastrous second half of the season after this.
Yeah, because
they might get top four. This. Yeah, what this. This is like it depends really, but like whenever like there's like a big mid-season crash, let's say between a player and the club. I know this. I've seen it happen at Inter before. I've seen it. It just, it gets a bit tough. I'm not saying Liverpool won't make top four or anything, but I don't think they're going to have a good recovery. I think Salah's going to stay. I think he's going to play eventually. I think it's going to get to a point where it's like, okay, you can't keep benching this guy now. Like, you can't just keep doing that. It's probably going to happen whether Slot stays or not. I don't think he's going to stay. I think he's going to be gone before the season ends.
I
think Salah's going to play. He's probably going to score some goals, but maybe they salvage something. But for me, I think this is just. I think Liverpool's are on a time ticking bomb now. I think.
Yeah, and this reminds me of the Ronaldo interview that Ronaldo did with a few years ago with Manchester United. We all know what happened, so maybe something similar could happen. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to Inter. Doodle, take center stage. The floor is all yours.
Big game bottlers. Big game bottlers. What can I say? Big game bottlers. Again, another big game, another loss. Look. Oh, while we're doing that, Inter for me today, for me right now, they're like really like getting me to a stage where it's like, I don't even know anymore. It's like I'm trying to give these guys the benefit of the doubt, but they're really not giving me much like hope. There's not really much to look forward to. Kivu, look, I think that ultimately he's a novice. He's an inexperienced manager. Like,
yes.
Look, we had 2 injuries in the first half. Hakan got injured after 10 minutes. Then Acerbi got injured. The first half, that's already 2 substitutions. That's 2 substitution windows gone. So you had 1 substitution window left. That being said, why are you waiting until the 83rd minute to make them? Mkhitaryan should not be starting these kind of games again anymore. Stop with this. Acerbi should not either. Thuram yesterday was awful. Like, Thuram was garbage. Lautaro was meh. Whatever. He should have subbed off. Zielinski was playing very well, has been playing very well in recent weeks. So why the hell does Mkhitaryan get a start after he comes back? That's just not it. And let's be honest, and I'm going to be honest. The football we're playing right now, this is just Inzaghi's football, except with a bit more pressing. That's it, literally all there is. So the problems we had under Inzaghi, the weaknesses that we had, is the same exact thing now with Kivu. It's in a different form because we're pressing a bit more. There's a bit more urgency in terms of winning the ball back. The set pieces, the zonal marking thing that we're doing, it just needs to go. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, we're gonna turn up with that set piece. Like, we score from set pieces, we can, but defensively, we're shocking at them. I'm very scared of what's gonna happen with Arsenal come because we know Arsenal's a very good set piece team.
Wait, Joel, can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Do you think Inzaghi made these players better than they actually are?
Some of them, yeah, but some of them, no. I think some of them he made them worse. And I'll give you a prime example. He made Barella worse.
Ooh.
Because Barella it's Barella's fault himself as well. I'm not saying it's not. And also, it's Inter's fault by the fact that, Barella needs a dog next to him. Brozovic was that kind of a dog. He needs someone like a hard worker. Someone like tenacious midfielder. Hakan, look, this is where I'm going to give Inzaghi credit for this, is that he made Hakan a defensive midfielder, like a regista, which fair enough, but Hakan is still not Brozovic. So together it does not work. You saw like Barella now has to do more hard work. And he's just not that kind of a guy. And that's why I'm going to put blame on Inzaghi. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not going to go into Inzaghi because he left. It's pointless now. It's irrelevant.
I know.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, I know.
But like with Kivu, it's like, look, he took over a team that just came off of that disastrous season. I mean, losing every single trophy, the Champions League final. You're hiring a novice manager just because he played for us. It's like, yeah, I'm going to blame him for the fact, some of the decisions, in the big games, the substitutions, some of the decisions, they're tactical, fell for traps. Okay, sure, whatever. But at the same time, the players are not really, like, if we go through every big game we lost this season, yeah, he has faults in all of them to some degree, but against Juve, Sommer cost us. Defensively, we're shambles. Against Napoli, first of all, the first half, they got a penalty that I don't think was a penalty. But after that, the second half, he got out-coached by Conte, and Napoli just took advantage. They were more physical. That's the thing. They were more physical. And all players played. And against Milan, we knew how Allegri was going to play, and we still fell into their trap. They were going to let us have the ball. We couldn't score. Then Hakan has a penalty. He misses. So how is that really on Kivu?
So you're saying you're saying Inter's faults this season is more on the board itself.
Yes. Because how are you keeping the same exact team that lost that badly last season, that lost everything? You're keeping that exact same team. Okay, you're having some additions, but you don't have major reinforcements. And then you're hiring a novice manager, a rookie coach.
Yeah, and
what are we doing here?
And there should have been some big departures too after that.
I'm sorry, he was set up for failure. I'm not trying to excuse him, by the way. I'm not saying it's not his fault, but he was set up for failure.
Yeah, and I think these players also need to take accountability as well.
They need to be. Look, I'm sorry. At this point, Bastoni, I love Bastoni. Look, again, I don't think it was a penalty, but this season he's already had some games where he just makes some dumb mistakes late on. He did it against Juve. He gave away a free kick. They made it 3-3 after eventually scored 4-3. He did it against Verona when we actually won. But again, where was the marking? He did it against Napoli. McTominay's goal. Why is he not marking there? He has had some moments this season where he just has made mistakes. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna call it out. Barella and Lautaro, they haven't been consistent this season. Lautaro vanished in another big game. I mean, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad in this game, but still, was he good enough? No. Barella, he was okay, but again, we need more.
Yeah.
And overall, it's I think for me, again, I even tweeted today, every single player that participated last season, and especially played in the Champions League final, now it's been stuck. For every big game, when the lights shine the brightest, when the world is watching, they will suffer, they will falter. But the thing is, the Serie A big games, this has not been the thing just this season. This is why I'm not only going to put it on Kivu, because this is the thing under Inzaghi as well last season. Let's not forget. We did not beat any of our rivals. We didn't beat Milan last season. We didn't beat Juve. We didn't beat Napoli. So there's that. It's just carried over to this season. But now, after the Champions League final, I think now it's going to come to a fact. It's come to a point where now even in the Champions League, in these big games, we're suffering. For me, and I already said this. I already told the other Interisti this. I already told other Inter fans this. If in January we don't fix up, we don't have like. And by the way, Inter has this really bad tendency of not doing business in January, and it pisses me off because now you do that, like you're just trying to like I don't know what you're doing. That's just being like I don't know. That's just being weird now. If we don't fix up in January, for me, this season is gonna go faltering very, very quickly. Because look, the second half of the season, we all know second half of the season is where things get more intense for every single club. Games come more thick and fast. That's where injuries rack up, everything. If we don't fix up in January, especially look, our Champions League, look, I already said our Champions League run, Champions League really began against Atletico because the first 4 games, let's be honest, they were all games you expect Inter to win, and we did.
Yeah, obviously.
Atletico, we lose. I would have took a point. We lost. Okay. Against Liverpool, this crumbling Liverpool team. You can't even beat them at home, really? You can't even score a goal at home.
You can't even get a draw at least?
Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. The decision for me was wrong. The penalty decision, but that does not excuse us for performance. You had a whole performance. If we scored some goals, if we played well and we scored the goals, the penalty wouldn't matter anymore. So now what? Now we got Arsenal. Look, maybe Arsenal will rotate a bit. I don't know, but still, I mean, I'm not really confident.
They got
Dortmund away. Like I know Dortmund, maybe they have some weakness, but Dortmund away at the yellow wall.
Bro, that's hard to win.
That's hard to win.
I think Inter's losing both.
We can. I don't see us winning either. I think we'll lose to Dortmund. I think we'll draw to Arsenal at most.
I think you lose to.
We're not gonna get top, and just like that, we're gonna follow top 8. And by the way, I'm gonna say this right now: if we get to the playoffs, right? Let's say go a little, and I know, look, playoffs. You can go through round 16, right? Sure. I'll tell you this right now: if we get to the playoffs, and let's say we go out, so from Champions League finals to go out in playoffs, and then let's say we don't win the league. That is a disastrous season. That is a horrible season.
Yeah, for sure. So Inter, I think we all agree that we're in the bad tier.
They have to be in a bad tier. And by the way, AD, I'm not gonna put this on you or anything, but if Inter have a bad, I know you're saying like sometimes we might have some emergency streams like Real Madrid or Liverpool or those. We might have an Inter emergency stream one day on the list. That it
will be there, especially when Milan wins the league. That would be fun.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, Inter, I mean, you have to be in bad. We have to be in bad.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's.
I wouldn't put us like bottom, but at the same time, it's pretty. I would say, you know what? I'm gonna put this below USG. We couldn't even score. Come on.
I also bet it's also a mentality issue in big games. Like
it is a mentality. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. It's a mentality issue. It's not just
so
I don't want people sacked, by the way, but at some point, it's like it's still Inter, right?
Like I don't remember the last game, like the big game Inter won. Like
I mean, do you want to count Roma? But I don't count Roma like that,
Not like a big big
Barcelona.
Against Barcelona?
Barcelona.
Yeah, it's probably Barcelona.
But Barcelona weren't that great either.
No, come on.
Big game. Look, big game. If you want to talk big game, it has to be Barcelona. Now, if you want to make it like big game, quote unquote big game, okay, it's Roma away, fine. But like even that game, the second half, we weren't really that good. So
Inter as well in Milan derby, they have like 6 without the win.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the definition of big game. A big game is where either team can win the game. It's possible. That's a big game. There's a realistic chance.
Roma at home can beat Inter. But for me, I don't put it on the scale. Look, for me, this is what I see as for Inter's biggest games. It's the biggest games for us. It's always Milan or Juventus because they're rivals. They're like historic rivals.
Oh yeah.
Napoli. The reason I'm putting us as big game because they were in the Scudetto contention with us, and they're the league winners, right? So that's why. Roma, I just put them in that same scale. Atleti and Liverpool, they were big Champions League games. So one win. If you want to talk Roma, okay, that's one win in what? 6? That's bad. That's really bad. That's awful.
I mean, the weird thing is that Inter did well in the Champions League in the knockout phase, like beating Bayern, beating Barcelona in the big games.
But then that PSG game happened.
Yeah. Well, the less said, the better. So, like, the thing is, like, they have been good in big games. It's just that now in the Champions League is coming over.
Yeah, as I said, the Serie A. This is why I can't just put it on Kiwo because this was happening under Inzaghi last season as well. So
yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move. I think we've discussed enough about this one, guys. Let's move on to Real Madrid, Manchester City, guys. Let's start Okay, should we start with the fire first or save the fire for
No,
last?
let's save the cooking. Let's save the cooking.
Let's
Okay.
give Man City their flowers first.
Okay, let's talk about Manchester City, guys. I'll be honest with you guys. I was impressed with Manchester City. I thought they would not be good in this game. I thought this would be kind
They
of.
were looking bad at first. You know when Madrid
that first 30 minutes, I was like, oh geez, yeah, this is gonna be really.
Yeah, when I saw like me and Silva, by the way, were watching together, and we went and said like when Rodrigo scored, we're like this could get ugly. Like this could get ugly.
This will be like a routine Manchester City Real Madrid win.
And by the way, Man City at Bernabeu are not that good. We know that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and that I feel like that equalizer completely changed the game. It completely changed
That
the game.
equalized. You know what? For once, Real Madrid did not get some satanic bullshit kind of like goal or something. For once, it happened to them because what is Courtois doing there? Like
Courtois, man. And you're one of the best
He's
keepers.
finished.
You're one of the best keepers in the world. You're one of the best keepers in the world. I think we could all agree with that.
Look,
And
he made
the fact
some
he
saves
made a
later on,
mistake.
but like that's a bad mistake, bro.
Honestly, it's
Bad
been
mistake.
worse.
Okay,
It's been worse.
guys. Do you guys agree with me that had Manchester City now scored before halftime, this could have been such a different game.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
That goal changed everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just like that, because I'm telling you right now, if that goal does not happen, Man City, forget about draw. I think that's it. I think Madrid would have won.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, Mbappe also wasn't playing.
Yeah, no Mbappe
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll just go to the.
I
Real
lied
Madrid
to you
side.
today, AD. I'm sorry. I lied to you. I was wrong. I apologize.
Yeah, I did tell you guys. Mbappe probably. I don't think Mbappe's going to play this game.
I didn't know. Look, bro, I don't follow Madrid like that. I don't know their news like that.
No, but I was seeing my timeline. that he
Okay,
probably-
my bad, bro. My bad. I didn't know. My bad.
Okay, and we're gonna discuss about when we discuss Real Madrid part, but and then the Rudiger man.
Bro, what are you doing? See,
No.
now that's a penalty.
Yes.
That's a blatant penalty.
Why would
Now-
you pull one down? Like, why would you? The ball
mean,
is not gonna reach Holland. It's not gonna reach him, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna get to him. He's not. There's no play there. So, why are you doing that for no reason? Like,
Yeah, it's just stupid. And Rudiger's finished. He's washed.
he also nearly gave a penalty away later on. Savinho, like he tackled Savinho, before at the edge of the box. Now it's at the edge of your box, so it's a free kick. But
Yeah, and then the second half was pretty much
kind of
Real Madrid just put.
pretty dead.
Real Madrid just push. Man City defended, and you're able to hold on.
I mean,
There was
right,
that moment before the first half ended, though, where Man City actually could have gone up 3-1. Like, Courtois made a double save. But then I think second half, Man City were kind of like a bit more relaxed. But I think City put in a professional away day performance.
Yeah, it was professional. Yeah.
Honestly-
Haaland scoring as well.
Oh, yeah, Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored a penalty.
Yeah, so I'd say Manchester City and I mean
Honestly, I would say great, personally, because I would say below Atalanta in terms of like, actually
Yeah, I
maybe
think that's
above.
fair.
I don't know, whatever you want to say.
I'll say bottom because I do feel like Real Madrid kind of made those mistakes.
Yeah, I agree. Atalanta, I think they just all played Chelsea thoroughly. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're only gonna
So,
have one team best.
And now let's talk about
Oh, now the cooking begins.
okay. Okay, so let's start with Xabi Alonso, guys. Do you guys think he should be sacked? Let's start
Okay,
with
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't actually think he got this game tactically wrong that much.
Yeah, I feel like he was decent. Like I feel like it was.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, someone's gonna say they only had 2 shots on target, which, okay, that's kind of bad. But like, at the end of the day, you saw the game. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they were cooking they were playing well. They took a lead. You're thinking they're controlling the game. City's goal kind of came out of nowhere, honestly, if you think about it.
Wow.
Like, and then it changed. And sure, then you can say the second half, Xabi Alonso didn't really adjust well. And I agree with that. I think the second half adaptations could be better. I think his subs were a bit reactionary. Tactically, though, I don't think it was that bad. You know, it's not that bad.
To be honest, it's good.
But should he be sacked? See, I think this is the difference between Real Madrid and Liverpool. I think Real Madrid's situation is much more recoverable than Liverpool's.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, they're gonna be in the La Liga title contention. They're gonna get top 8, I think, regardless of this. They should get top 8, regardless.
Yeah.
We actually probably should have said this about Liverpool as well, but more. I think Real Madrid should get. Let me actually look at their fixtures real quick.
Monaco, Benfica.
All right.
Monaco away or at home? It's at home, right? For them at the Bernabeu.
Wouldn't shock me if they get 1 point.
And then
Wouldn't shock me.
Benfica
I think
away. Oh,
Benfica's away.
Mourinho against Madrid.
Okay, wait.
In the
Let me hear from Tenant Item. So Tenant Item, as my La Liga correspondent, do you think Xabi Alonso should be sacked?
In my opinion, no. I think I feel like every team goes through this sort of bad phases and all, and I do think he doesn't have the credit in the bank like I don't know, like on a slot. But I would say
Piss off.
But I would say that Alonso still needs time. I think he's still he actually, to be honest, he started this season quite well, and we saw those sort of glimpses of what he can do during the Club World Cup. Yeah, I know they didn't win and got battered by PSG, but that's a Club World Cup. But started the season, did really well. Started the Champions League as good as they could, La Liga as well. Beat Barcelona in a big game, so you can't really say, Xabi Alonso is not that good in big games when he beat Barcelona.
He beat Juventus that same week as well. I mean, Juventus was great this season.
Juventus is not a big match.
And also, come on, it is. And also, remember,
no, it's not in these yet.
This guy got the better of Bayern Munich with Leverkusen.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad coach.
Bundesliga. Oh, this is La Liga.
I think Madrid have to be good. I think this team is big.
Bundesliga are garbage. Like it's only.
Okay, wait. Let's not finish.
I would say give him time. If let's say the results can continue after, let's say, because the Champions League phase ends in the end of January.
Yeah.
If the results are like how we've seen in the past month, basically, then I'll be like, okay, there has to be some worry because, in between now until the final game of the Champions League phase, there's the Super Copa. There's, a 2-week break, more basically, in which there's time for Real Madrid to sort of recover. Whereas, I don't want to go back on Liverpool, but Liverpool don't have that luxury of a 2-week winter break, Yeah,
they don't.
I feel like, for me, right now, don't sack him because I feel like who will they get as the replacement? I saw Arbeloa.
Pioli.
Come on.
Ten Hag.
Oh, it would be so funny if it was Ten Hag, but I would say wait until the end of January. If they somehow don't make top 8 in the Champions League, it's not the worst thing in the world. But if they're somehow getting further behind in terms of a potential title race and the results don't improve from now till basically the end of January, then I'll be like, okay, I think there has to be a change because Xabi Alonso does have that luxury of a 2-week break, the Super Copa, and all that. So I feel like don't sack him now, but obviously he has to improve.
Yeah, and also, here's the thing. I feel like this is kind of what we said about Liverpool is that I feel like the board are kind of doing this to Xabi Alonso. They haven't built a proper squad. I think the squad's becoming too much.
I think that's the difference. I think Slot at the end of the day, it's 400 million euros spent. Brother, you got to make that work. Come on.
Yeah. No, but I think, I think Paris is trying to make a Galacticos team. Do you guys think that's a problem?
Yes, it's a problem.
I don't know if I would call it a Galacticos team because it doesn't. I mean, really, who the hell are they getting that like that? But because let's be honest, who are these Galacticos?
No, I think he's trying.
Their team is imbalanced. And by the way, let's be honest. I'm sorry, but this is why for last season I said this is not just on Ancelotti. I said it Madrid fans were saying, "Oh, Ancelotti out." Okay, well there you go. Well, okay.
There's some players there who has to go.
Yeah.
Because I think Doodle was saying this. They have a lot of egos on this team, and
They have a lot of egos. I
Yeah.
saw it last season. They got arrogant. I said it last season when they lost against Arsenal. I said it. They got very arrogant. They have a lot of egos, and it seems like they have like a very like they just seem just because they play for Real Madrid. Oh, we play for Real Madrid, so we're gonna win it. No, that doesn't work like that. Just because you play for a lot of no, doesn't make us. Just because I play for like Liverpool, just because I play for Inter, just because I play for like Bayern Munich, that doesn't mean I'm just gonna go and win every game. You have to actually perform.
And I think Doodle's spot on there because I think some of these players, because there's a clash of egos in this team.
Yeah, remember about the Vinny Jr. and
You were-
Xabi
I
Alonso?
was about to get to Vinny. Today,
For
by the way,
me,
Vinny
for me,
today-
I'm on the side of Alonso on that.
bro. I'm sorry. Today, Vinny was awful. Like,
Yeah.
And I think they have to let go of Bellingham. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Bellingham. I mean, see the thing with Bellingham. I've been saying this for a long time. I think the idea of Bellingham is different to the reality of Bellingham.
I don't rate him as a football. I don't think he's that great. Honestly. People.
I mean, it's your opinion at the end of the day, but it's like what my point is though is I think. Also, by the way, Rodrigo owns Man City.
obviously.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, that was obvious since he did that remontada. Like that was
Yeah. It's kind of
It is,
funny. The first goal is this. By the way, good finish. By the way, very good finish today. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I think this Real Madrid team, they're not gonna go into like a banter. Like it's Real Madrid. Come on, we all
And
know.
Haaland won the first game against Mbappe. The second
Well,
one.
he didn't play, so is that really a win against him?
Nah, yeah, I'm not counting this one. I'm not counting this
Come
one.
on, he didn't win. He didn't play. He didn't play. That's not on him.
Okay. Let's go back to the more pressing things. But I think Doodle's right though. I think these players have too much egos, and that is that because it kind of reminds me. Do you guys remember the old PSG team with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar? It kind of reminds me of that team.
Like Mbappe wasn't that arrogant. Same with Neymar, but
Well, I would agree.
I feel like
Yeah.
Messi is actually the most humble of the three.
But I'm saying, but this kind of reminds me of the old PSG guys. I mean, do you guys agree with me, or am I making stupid comparisons?
I mean, I'm not going to say it happens to every single team that has done that. You saw way back the Galacticos didn't win a Champions League. You saw
Galacticos.
You have the PSG that you said about Messi and all didn't make us. They were eliminated before Napoli, in one of the seasons.
That's crazy.
And then Real Madrid last season when they signed Mbappe, everyone thought, Real Madrid will win it all and all that. And then this season, I mean, you could say the example this season is Liverpool with how much they spend. Everyone's saying they're gonna win it all and all that. So
Nobody said that.
no.
People did say that.
Well, I know.
No.
People said Liverpool.
Okay. Let's get back on top.
But yeah, I would say like for Real Madrid there are a lot of egos, and do I think this is like the egos as big as like what it was with like PSG or whatever back in the day? Yeah, I'd say so. I say so now. Yeah, but I feel like I would take the side of Xabi Alonso if it's like the Xabi Alonso Vinny thing that we saw a few weeks ago.
You know what I'll say? That's true. By the way, this is not a dig at Xabi Alonso, but I'll say this. I think at a club like Real Madrid, it's not just about being a good tactician. I think arguably more important is to be a good man manager. You're managing
you have to handle egos.
You're managing, for me, and I think this is pretty much a universal opinion, the biggest football club in the sport.
Yeah.
Like, this is not Dortmund. This is not Leverkusen. This is
No, it's Real Madrid. There's not a single club that compares in terms of like.
I think what he's doing is acting like he's like.
And that's the thing. He's at Leverkusen. What he did was great, but at Leverkusen, here's the thing.
I don't think he's Real Madrid standard.
Wait. Once we get time. Let's be real. The pressure at Real Madrid is significantly higher than at Leverkusen. You don't have much pressure at Leverkusen.
Yeah, no, at Leverkusen you gotta, you're a cool guy. You're your player's friend. You're like, yo. okay, he came here like, yo, let's do this. And they look, fair credit to them. They won their first Bundesliga. They did it in a crazy fashion. But I'll say this about Xabi Alonso, though. I think his tactical cracks started in that Europa League final against Atalanta. Because yes, look, the second season, people say, he kind of cheered. Look, nobody expected Leverkusen to do what they did the season prior. Like, come on, if you did, you're crazy. But you kind of felt like Leverkusen, they still got top 4 in Bundesliga comfortably. They got second place, which is fair enough, respectable for Leverkusen standards. But they were still like, but then getting eliminated pretty badly by Bayern, like that's bad. I would say. Look, they got top 8 and all, but like, I would say, it's Real Madrid. And look, he knows what Real Madrid is. He played for them. So he knows what, the demands are, like how it is. But I don't know. But I am wondering, though, if this is like a Thiago Motta kind of situation. Like Thiago Motta, when he left Bologna for Juventus, was kind of in that. Like, did he go too soon? So I'm wondering, did Xabi Alonso make a step up a bit too soon? Yeah. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. They should sack him, but just wondering.
So what do you guys think the issues with Real Madrid? If you had to pinpoint, what are the biggest issues with this Real Madrid team? What would you guys say?
Imbalanced squad, egos.
Defensively very bad. Yeah.
Also, you know what the one thing is? I've been seeing Madrid fans a lot of, and by the way, some of them are my friends. So, some of the guys that I know, some are Madrid fans. Look, I'm not gonna speak for them. They know their club better than me. They know their team better than me. So I'm not gonna go on them. But yeah, many of them have been saying like how Mbappe has made see, this is the Mbappe thing is very interesting because
okay, actually let's have a discussion about this. Because we actually discussed about this AJ member hangout, so I'll kind of because the thing with Mbappe is that I've heard some Madrid, because let's be real, Mbappe wasn't a necessity for this team. He wasn't a necessary.
No, they won. Like if you want to look at it that way, I mean, they won the Champions League before he got there, and then after he got there, PSG won.
Yeah, he was like a luxury player. Don't get me wrong, he's a very good player. I'm not saying he's not a very good player, but he wasn't a need. Okay, there's never a need and want.
I agree, but at the same time, though, are now people just kind of scapegoating him? I feel like they are now. It's like now they're like, oh, if we didn't get Mbappe, we needed a tall striker and everything. They're like, okay, well, Mbappe didn't play today. He didn't play today. They played Gonzalo Garcia. Madrid fans are saying, this is a talented kid and everything. Maybe he does go on to be good, but just because the Club World Cup, let's be honest, clearly he has not, he was non-existent. Like, bro, just because you have a natural number 9, let's say, a tall number 9, that doesn't mean you're going to improve as a team. Like, I'm sorry, but it's Kylian Mbappe. At the end of the day, it's Kylian Mbappe.
I'm sorry, club metric is not a good metric. Club World Cup is not a good metric.
No, it's not. It's not at all. And I'm sorry. Like, look, if you want to say we didn't need Mbappe, we were great and all, fine. You know what? I hear that. Look, I can understand that. But at the same time, don't now just act like Mbappe is some bum. And people are saying, he doesn't have the best iconic Champions League moments. Okay, he has a good World Cup. Okay, he has still the World Cup though. And whether you like it or not, that is the biggest stage of football.
And I don't care what people say. World Cup is bigger than Champions League.
It's bigger than any sporting event ever. So I'm sorry, Mbappe. At the end of the day, he's still Kylian Mbappe. So if you think that he doesn't fit the team, well, he's here now. What are you gonna do? What, you're gonna sell him? No, you're not.
Yeah, and the thing is, Mbappe's done very well. He scored so many goals.
He literally scored all 4 goals in the previous Champions League game. Legit.
Yeah. What more do you want? What more do you want him to do?
Like people saying, what I'm seeing, many of them say he's just here to win the Pichichi, but it doesn't actually help us as a team. Okay, fine. Let's go with that. Let's talk about that. But I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, he's scoring goals. If you want to say your team got worse after him, that's not just because you got Mbappe.
Yeah, there's more.
How is Vinicius Junior been? How has Vinicius been since the Ballon d'Or? Awful.
Yeah. 10 times
how have many other players been? Why is it suddenly not just Mbappe?
Now I think you could criticize Mbappe for maybe not tracking back defensively. Maybe that's something you can criticize, I guess.
Maybe.
But that's a really small issue. That's not even the big issue. We have bigger issues than that. Just saying.
Okay, look, I get it, right? Mbappe and Vinicius both not tracking back and all. Okay, but fine, you can blame both of them for that. But at the same time, I'm sorry, and Madrid fans will hate to hear this. So I'm gonna say this right now. If there's any watch, I'm just gonna say it very, very clearly. You might love Vinicius. Sure, Vinicius has maybe done more for you. He has more credit bank. I'll just say this right now. Kylian Mbappe was, and will always be a better footballer than Vinicius Jr. That's not me saying Vinicius is a bad player. He's not. He's very talented. But Kylian Mbappe is a better player than Vinicius. And there's no shame in that. There is no shame in that. Some players are just better than others. And there's no shame. Doesn't mean you're a bad player.
So you're saying that. Sorry to cut you off.
What I'm going to say is, and this might be very controversial. And look, I'm going to talk to my Madrid buddies more about this. And I'm going to hear. And as I said, they know more than me. So maybe I'm wrong. But I'll say this. I think that Vinicius' time at Real Madrid, I think his days are numbered.
I agree.
I think the choice is. I think it's gonna have. I think the uncomfortable conversations will need to happen eventually, and you know what I'm saying. You probably know. Yeah. I don't think they can coexist together.
Yeah, I agree with this.
And I don't mean they have a beef or anything. That's all stupid. I don't think they hate each other.
That's BS. That's BS.
It's just we now have been in this thing for like over a year now. One season, second season like this. And it doesn't seem like they can really coexist. So, but even now that today Mbappe didn't play, right? He wasn't here. So Vinicius had that left side for himself, right? Mbappe wasn't Blair. Vinicius didn't produce today. I don't think it's just about Mbappe suddenly Vinicius becoming worse, or is regressing because of Mbappe's addition. For me, I think it's very. I think Vinicius' days are numbered at Real Madrid.
Okay, so let me ask you. Okay, so if you're Florentino Perez. Who are you prioritizing? Mbappe or Vini? Let's say you could choose only one.
I would say Mbappe.
I think it has to be Mbappe.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Mbappe as well. Vini has more credit in the bank. Sure. He won the.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure. But at the same time, who's playing better now?
Yeah, you have to go with Mbappe. Like, because the Doodle's right though. Like, if we're going by who's got more meritocracy, obviously Vini's got more meritocracy. He's done more at the club than Mbappe.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mbappe's a better player than Vini.
Yeah.
So.
And at the end of the day, what is Real Madrid about? Real Madrid has always been about the better players stay. That's their club's identity.
Yeah. So you guys think Vini? The thing is, I think Doodle might be right. It might be Vini's last season at Real Madrid.
And look at it. His contract negotiations are stalling. He wants a big bump. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, look, and from an outsider looking in, if you're not producing, how long can you carry that? Oh, what I've done for the club. Okay, sure. And this is what I say. I don't want to make it about Inter now, but like this is what I say, or any about the club. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree. Yeah, what you've done for the club is big and all, but at the same time, football is a cool sport. At the end of the day, what you're doing right now, I mean, you can't just keep living off of what I've done before. At some point, and if Vini's like asking for a wage bump that high, that when he's not like producing to that level, why would they give him that? Why would they?
Yeah, I honestly, I feel like Perez needs to build a squad better. I think he needs to like get more defenders and they have to sell a big superstar.
I think they have to make. I think the only way this is going to get solved is they make like a big superstar sale. I think that's the only way. And look, with all due respect, Mbappe's not going to get sold. Let's be honest. We'll just put that's not going to happen. Who the hell is going to buy? Who's affording him? Who's affording with goddamn?
Okay. How many? Because how many Real Madrid superstars are there? You would say Mbappe, Vini, and
Jude. I would say really those are like a quote unquote superstars, right?
Wait. Tank, you say Courtois?
I think he's
okay, but you're not okay. Courtois not going to get sold. Let's be honest. He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's not. Okay, he's not.
I would say those three are like okay, you have Valverde there, you have Chouameni there, you have Camavinga. Okay, not really Camavinga. You have Goulet. You have all those, but I would not put those as like superstars. I would say they're like big players, but like not superstars. I would say for superstars, it has to be. Oh, by the way, he's not a superstar, but I'll say Rodrigo. I think he needs to leave Real Madrid. I think for his own good, he needs to leave.
Like that's the thing because I think Real Madrid have to make that big decision. You have to sell some of these big superstars if you want this team to progress.
Look, personally, I think Jude Bellingham probably wants to stay because I think overall, Jude Bellingham, he's not the most technical gift or anything, but he's not a bum. He's not a bum. It's just,
Yeah, I I feel like this guy is. I feel like this guy is great. He's just being misprofiled. I
Yeah,
feel
he's
like
just
this
being
guy,
misprofiled. But besides that, yeah, look, he got an assist today for Rodrigo. Like it's not like he had a
Yeah.
horrible stink or anything. But yeah, there's
So
that.
yeah,
I think
and
I think it's gonna have to come down to between Mbappe and Vinny. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Vinny, especially the contract situation doesn't get sorted.
yeah.
I
And
think
also-
it's gonna be. I think there's a choice that needs to be made.
Also, I think Real Madrid needs to make the squad more balanced. Forget about getting all superstars. You gotta buy some. You gotta reinforce that defense. That
Look,
defense
they don't
is-
have a cross midfield cross replacement, and I get it. That's a crazy
Reinforcement.
football. You need a replacement. You don't have a good defense. Courtois is getting older. You're gonna have to think about that eventually.
Yeah, and look at all the injuries Real Madrid have.
Also, by the way, right back. Like, I'm sorry, but Carvajal is getting older now. Trent, you know, at the end of the day, Trent is okay. Valverde's not a defender. Valverde's not a right back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
it's just
he's versatile, but like, you know, he's not there. And I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
like
think-
overall. And look, overall, like Alvaro Carreras, I think is actually a good player. He looks like a decent left back. That's actually a good buy. There you go. Fair enough.
Do you guys
Dean
think?
Howson
Do you guys think?
and center back? Fine, sure. Smart buy, but at the same time, it's like you need more. You need more.
Do you guys think Real Madrid are being obsessed with these superstars and need to let go of the superstar idea?
I don't know if they're being obsessed, but it just to be fair, this summer they didn't really get quote unquote superstars, but it just feels like I think what the issue of them is like I don't think a lot. I think look, Real Madrid's team, if you look at it, it's actually pretty young. It's kind of actually pretty young. So I
Yeah.
think these players are trying to like they're not like superstars, so like they achieved a lot. I think it's like they're trying to like strive. It's kind of a weird dynamic. It's like look, Real Madrid's three-peat team, that team that dominated Europe. If you notice, how many players are there left from the team? Carvajal is one, and who else? That's it.
I think it's the only one.
Yeah. So once he goes,
Yeah.
that's it. That team is gone. That era is done.
Yeah,
So now you're building it. So now they're building a new era.
yeah.
But the
That is,
issue
we need
is,
to-
but that's the thing. It's like, who do they have as like those guys? That Vinny's supposed to be. Vinny and Valverde. These are supposed to be the kind of players that are supposed to like lead that era, right? They've been there in the last two Champions League runs they've had. They've been part of the team. Rodrigo as well. Camavinga, I'm pretty sure it was there. Chouameni, technically. Jude Bellingham as
Yeah.
well. Those players were there, so they're supposed to be the ones that are supposed to like lead this step to the next generation. I'm not seeing that right now. Militao's. I'm not.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like that because if Vinny's gonna go, then suddenly it's like now you're transitioning into a new era where you're kind of getting all these new players in, and let's be honest, it's a big pressure to play for Real Madrid. It's a very, very big pressure. So.
Yeah, I just think Real Madrid for me is like as Doodle said, it's too imbalanced. They need to reinforce that.
I think they
defense,
screwed up the
reinforce
transition period. I think they just
Yeah,
screwed it up a lot.
and they need to sell one of the big superstars to make this team balanced. Because I still think this Real Madrid team. And by the way, I'm being objective when I say this Real Madrid team I still think is very good. But
It
they
is
just need
very
to be,
talented.
like-
It's very look. I always say this. I don't think they're going to win the Champions League this year. I think there's a lot of work, but I'll say this. I never want to like count them out in Champions League because look, Real Madrid is the last team you really want to like count out in Champions League. This is their competition. This is their bread and butter.
Yeah,
If there's like any team that's gonna, let's say, you know, ever like if there's one team you always want to bet on, it's them because they know how to get it done. But for me though, I don't see it with this current group of players because I just think that there needs to be a lot of change happening.
Yeah.
I'll put them in disgraceful. I think their performance was not that bad. I'll put them like
yeah, sorry, I didn't.
not
I
good.
haven't been in the water.
I'll say
Mid.
bottom of mid.
Yeah,
Or
bottom
around-
of mid, I would say. There you go. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say there. I just think overall, Real Madrid, they need to figure out quickly because there's a lot of pressure on them. And
Yeah.
we'll see.
All right. Yeah, let's go through the comments and then we're gonna look at the league table, guys. Maybe look at match day 7 and do best
And
11 and then we'll wrap up.
Technically.
Oh yeah. Well, match day 7 is next year to be fair. So we have a long time ahead.
Yeah, it's quite far. Maybe like do a
It's pretty
screen
far.
preview. It's like what?
It's better to review it like when we get closer, I think.
Yeah, like a preview.
Like in a month, honestly.
Yeah, because who knows? Maybe like Liverpool have sacked Arne, and they're
Look,
like
maybe Inter have suddenly gone on this like crazy run after
Yeah.
that. Maybe Inter have done that. Maybe Madrid are cooking. No.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's wrap up.
We'll see.
maybe
All right, let's wrap
maybe
up.
Napoli or like
Okay, no, Napoli. No, Conte. Brother. No.
Okay. All right. So let me put the segment. So we're gonna league table and best 11. Let's do that. All right. So let me quickly wrap up. So both teams should have lost. Never a penalty. Disgrace. How big is this win?
Yeah, I totally agree.
How big is this? I mean, it's very big. It was very. I think they're talking about the Liverpool penalty against Inter. I think that's what they mean.
Yeah, it was just about very soft. Holland's giving Mbappe World Cup.
Mbappe was not there. Why are people saying Mbappe? He's not there.
Oh, by the way, people
leave because that's not going to happen. That's not how business works.
Yeah, and I think they're both going to leave. Honestly, they'll probably.
That's what I said. I think they're both going to leave at the end of the season. I think they're both gone by then.
Yeah, but they're not going to leave at the same time, obviously.
No, that's not how business works. Yeah. Come on.
Slot is using the 10-hop method and dealing with a club legend. Is he?
I don't.
I mean, CR7 is a club
Ten Hag
legend.
didn't want it because Ronaldo he felt was too old and didn't fit his scheme. Slot, it just seems like there's like I don't see Slot is this is kind of weird because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
The Bob
Okay. You know what? This might be actually the first decent. Like this is actually kind of a nice comparison. Actually, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll see more updates coming in a few weeks.
Honestly, it wasn't cool what Salah said, to be honest. Yeah,
he
exactly.
said it out of I mean, maybe, but like at the same time, it's like
it.
Why is he
I
being
understand
still voted?
I understand your frustration. Don't get me wrong. Your frustration is completely valid and warranted. But anytime you make it public,
maybe it could have been done behind the scenes. I also don't like how Carragher kind of began to like jump on Salah though. That was just unnecessary.
Carragher was just piling the fire. He was just trying to. He just knew that it was the perfect time to rail on this stuff. Like otherwise he wouldn't have said it.
Yeah, but
I don't care about. Yeah, obviously he's a terrible planetary.
All I'll say is I never. It's okay. Now that's a horrible.
Okay,
that's a horrible brother.
Okay, Albert, come on. I gave you praise, and now you're making.
I don't think he was saying he's above Liverpool. I think okay.
Whatever.
Kim.
Okay.
I'll say Kim.
He's going back to
Roma. Roma can probably use him, to be honest.
Ooh, Roma. Actually, solid Roma. Would you like to see that?
They're not affording his wages, though.
That's the thing. Oh, imagine they get him and they win Scudetto.
I honestly don't get the hype. I think he's a talented player. I don't like the diving, though. That dive was pretty bad. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
That doesn't make me look fully fit.
Oh, maybe he should have trained.
Maybe he should not. Maybe maybe he should not.
Fourth moves
and everything.
Yeah.
Just saying. But what do we know? What do we know?
Yeah, we needed to see him.
Now, Warsaw's top ball at Leverkusen. Yeah, Warsaw's great at Leverkusen. Come on. Warsaw will try to see some interview skill move, but failed.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
They're not even in the proper times.
Slaw getting cooked for doing what some say jumping on the balls to do. Ooh.
Again, I think Liverpool's situation is deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Liverpool. I think Liverpool is down more bad than Real Madrid, so I don't think it's comparable.
It's crazy though. Liverpool actually good this season. Funnily enough,
they're on the same points this season.
No, come on. Okay, I don't think this is comparable,
bro. That's not comparable. Stop. On to Inter. Well, I already ranted about Inter.
And this is Italian heritage. Pulisic over Lautaro. Yeah,
how are you comparing both players, bro?
And they're both in different positions, though. So it's
completely different positions. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Pulisic is playing as a striker now for Milan. I once called him best midfielder.
Yeah. Like, dude, Conte.
Barella used to be very good, man.
Barella under Conte was very good.
I mean, under Inzaghi as well, like first 2 seasons, I would say, like, again, as I said, after Brozovic left, then kind of stuff happened. Whatever.
But I feel like the best we saw Barella was under Conte.
Yeah, that 2021 season when we won the Scudetto, that's, for me, my favorite Barella season. That's my favorite Barella season.
So, and I know you don't really like Conte much, so, but...
I don't like... Look, yeah.
So, supposed to be the Courtois. Like the way we're starting the game, but no, and showing intense about foul toward the end of the first half. Man, it's so salty, but we give to City those goals.
Oh, yeah, you did, but then you had the whole second half to recover. You didn't.
Whose fault? This went out to win, but to be honest, just glad it wasn't a blowout. Like some, yeah. Alonso is a good manager.
Is he good enough for Real Madrid? That's the question.
Can beat Madrid, I think. Ooh. We'll see. No common sense thinks Xavi should be sacked.
Yeah, well, Pookie, this is internet. This is world. I don't know if you think.
Thinks went downhill after the Liverpool game.
How
Guys,
funny, how ironic.
And guys, I'll be honest with you. Paris is the type of guy that would do this. Like he has all. He can do this. Like I wouldn't be shocked. You know?
Are you going to become more Carlo Ball? Okay, why are you putting Carlo Ball? But Carlo Ball won you 3 champions.
There's no problem with making a Galactico team. Madrid's full of Galacticos every position. What do you mean?
No, they're not.
Vinny ain't a Galactico. He was picked up from Flamengo.
Mhm.
He started game well today, but fell off. The Galactic team is about winning trophies. It's about RMV and cool.
That's not what it is, brother.
I think we got this mixed up. Joey should share the locker room with Ronaldo, Ramos, and Pepe. These guys get to him down. If Xavi don't win anything with Madrid, then Leverkusen's the excess was for
That is not true. That is not true, brother. You don't go unbeaten.
Nah, come
The
on.
league that's dominated by Bayern.
For real, Poogie. And Bob is the key to ending Madrid UCL drought.
UCL drought with Madrid. What? That's a year, bro. Come on, you really?
Like 2 years.
Gonzalo did not okay, brother.
That's
He did
okay,
not do
don't
well. Oh, by the
say
way,
that,
I'll
bro.
say this about Alonso though: bad treatment of Endrick. That one, he's on him.
Yeah.
That's on him.
And Bobby's better than Vinny. No one even would disagree with that. Well, they can work together. I've seen it with my own eyes.
You have not seen it.
Can they?
Can they though? Where you seen it? Olympiacos. That's where you seen it.
I never rated Vinny that highly, to be honest. He's more Fiorentina level. Okay, now
Brother, Fiorentina are last in Serie A. What?
You got choose Mbappe 80. So sorry, he has 0. Vinny Dubai. Frank Garcia is a Madrid superstar. He's not a superstar. Come on. Vinny both Gula and Bellingham is a bigger than Mbappe Vinny duo right now.
Yeah, that also doesn't work. I don't think so.
I mean, I think that's an issue, but I think Mbappe Vinny is bigger still.
Yeah.
Yeah, by
Well,
name.
that's the right wingers. We need leadership too. Ooh, do you guys think this is a problem?
Oh yeah, that's a big problem. That's what I said.
Well,
There's no experience. There's no.
Yeah, there's no Modric, no Kroos.
No.
Yeah, who's the captain of this team? Is Valverde the
Valverde.
captain?
Yeah, Valverde.
It's lacking. Pookie, please buy Ronaldo. I wish, but you can't turn back the clock. No, I didn't mean like that shit, Karl, by the way, lol. I saw it recently against Bilbao. Okay, I'm sorry. Bilbao is not good at metric.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's go look at the league table real quick, guys. League table. So, here we go, guys. So let's start with the bottom teams. Okay, Kyra
It is not Ajax.
It's not Ajax. Villarreal, bro. What a shame. What a shame. What the hell?
Yeah, Villarreal. I never want to see you guys in Champions League ever again.
They'll probably be
They
back.
made a semifinal the 1 year. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this team
Slavia,
is
Porto Glimt, Club Brugge. Man,
Man.
Club Brugge fell off so hard, guys.
Wait, actually, let me pull up the Wikipedia page because we don't know which teams are eliminated, which teams are still in contention.
I think we can tell.
Yeah,
I
but let me
mean,
just pull it up. So,
I feel like if you have 10 points, you're good enough.
yeah, well, let's just look at it anyway. So, yeah, so Kairat is done. Villarreal is done.
Well,
Ajax is still done.
not really, but yeah.
No, we don't see them yet, but I think they're pretty much like, in theory, let's be honest. Ajax, they're not going to make it. Slavia, they're not going to make it. Bodo Glimt, they're not going to make it. Club Brugge,
I forgot who they play.
I don't know. Frankfurt.
No, they
These
play
teams, okay.
Kairat. They play Kairat next, actually.
Oh, they're probably going to win. I think,
Mm.
you know what, I'm going to say this. I think Club Brugge and all these teams, they can still make it, but it's tough.
Yeah.
So you're saying like Bodo, so basically 32nd and 36 is eliminated?
I'll say the 2 bums on 1 point are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
those teams are definitely done. Okay. Now let's look at the top 8. So Arsenal have guaranteed
Top 8.
no, they haven't guaranteed
just
top 8.
leave it.
They're at least
No,
seeded.
Arsenal guarantee pretty much. Like, look, they're on 6 out of 6. They're done. They're through. They're through.
Yeah.
Arsenal, I think
And
Arsenal,
they play Kairat. They play Kairat.
And they play Inter.
Yeah. yeah, Arsenal pretty much. Okay, so let's go with
I
top 8
bet
guys.
they can.
Okay, so top 8 guys. So Arsenal have pretty much got top 8. I mean, I know
Bayern, pretty much. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
yeah. PSG, are PSG locked in?
No.
Who do they play game 7? I know they play us on the final day, but who's game 7 against?
All right, let me check. PSG FC. They're playing Sporting and
Okay.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
They're gonna get it. I think.
even if
Yeah,
they lose to us, they'll still beat Sporting.
Yeah, because Sporting are. Yeah. All right. Manchester City. Wow, Manchester City.
They have a pretty easy schedule. I think they have Bodo
They have
Glimt and
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray. They're gonna get. They're in. They're in. They're in.
Atalanta.
top 8.
See,
Like-
I'm actually gonna say they're in. I'm actually gonna say they make it.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have
Atalanta.
Union and Slavia, someone like that. Union and
I'm gonna-
someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they make it. I'm gonna say
No,
they make it.
when they were really good last season, they didn't make top 8. This season they're shit, but they're top 8.
They got a new coach now, though. They sacked
Yeah.
Zurich. They got Paladinos.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think they'll make
Okay,
it. You know what? Screw it. I think they'll make it. I
Ooh.
think Atalanta's gonna make it.
Inter.
No,
I think Inter missed out.
we miss out.
Okay, you
We're
know what,
gonna
let's-
miss out.
Okay, Real Madrid.
They're gonna make it.
They
gonna
still
make it.
locked in, maybe in like
Okay.
5th.
Okay, so and then Atletico Madrid.
Who do they play?
Atletico Madrid. Let me pull up here. They play let's see, they play Bodo at home.
Mhm.
Oh, they should be Bodo at home. And then they play Galatasaray away.
They'll make it.
That's typical, you know. Arsenal.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
Bayern
make it. They're
Munich.
gonna make it.
So how many teams we
He's-
said? So
he's-
Arsenal.
So we
I
said
don't think so,
7
you know.
because we're not. I don't. Inter's not gonna make it.
Okay.
Who
Liverpool.
do Liverpool have?
Carabag. Final game.
At
I
home.
know.
And
I don't know.
They got. I think they play. They play Marseille away. I think.
Oof. That's tough.
I'm gonna say they don't make it.
Oh, Dortmund.
Who they did? They play us last. Who else do they play?
They play Spurs away next game. Spurs away, and they're next to each other.
Oh crap! Okay,
And
I
Spurs.
don't think Newcastle are gonna make it. Personally, I'm sorry to say, Tim.
Okay.
I think
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
if we had beaten Leverkusen like
Then
we
maybe.
should have, then I would have said yeah, because I think PSV.
Okay.
I'm not saying PSV is a give me, but it would make
And PSG, but I think no. I think because of that, I don't think it's gonna happen.
yeah.
Who do Chelsea? play?
Chelsea.
Now that's an interesting one. Who
They
do
have Napoli as one of the
Okay.
games.
and
I don't know.
I'm pulling it up right here.
Copenhagen?
They play Paphos.
they're gonna be Paphos. That will put them at 13
I-
points
They would be 16 if they win both.
if they win both Napoli.
I say 16. I think will get you in.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be Napoli
Oh.
away. I'm not sure they'll be Napoli away.
Napoli,
Okay.
though, it's Conte. If they can get a draw.
But Napoli
be
are at home. To be
14.
fair.
So that's 14.
Okay, I don't think Spurs are gonna make. Who do Spurs have? Just wondering.
They have the two Germans, Dortmund at home and Frankfurt away. I know. Frankfurt's
Oh.
the final game, and they have a good record at Frankfurt. I know. I think
I don't know,
three
actually.
English clubs will make it. I have a feeling.
Okay, you know what? I say those 7 that we said. I think they're gonna make it. The 8th position, I think we're gonna have to save that. I don't know. It depends.
I will.
I'll say Barcelona.
Oh yeah, who do Barcelona have? I forgot to say. Who do Barca have?
Isn't it like Slavia and Copenhagen? Or
Yeah.
someone like that.
Yeah,
That
we
would
have
be
Slavia.
16. Okay, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah, I think I'm
Barcelona.
doing it.
I'll say just
Okay, I think-
Barcelona. Just.
I think we'll just get 8th. We'll just about scrape 8th.
Just.
Yeah. But man, our goal difference is bad. I mean, look at that goal difference. +3.
Yeah,
I think you'll make it because I think others around will draw points.
Yeah, I think yeah, so I think we'll do it, guys. I think Barca will barely get top 8. Well, we better win those both games.
Yeah.
So
Is it Copenhagen and Slavia?
yeah, Slavia away and Copenhagen. Slavia
think
away, Copenhagen out.
I'll be honest, AD. If you had tougher fixtures, I would say you're out. But I think you got the easiest fixtures left, so I'll say you
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
make it.
Yeah, we're very lucky. That's why I said we're gonna just about get 8th.
But you're
let's
gonna make it just.
Yeah. Okay, let's do bets 11 and
Or
12, and then
miss out just as well. Could also be that.
yeah, we're gonna finish either 8th or 9th. I'm calling it right now. Okay, so let's do this, guys. So best goalkeeper in this week's Champions League games.
Many clean sheets.
There weren't that many. Yeah. Ooh.
Um,
Okay. You know what? Oh crap. You know what? Put Vicario. I guess, from Spurs because he had that man of the match. I think was it, or like you know.
Or what about Unai Simon? Unai Simon, guys. What are we saying?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Unai
he
Simon.
was-
Yeah.
Unai, yeah. Simon,
All right, right
right
back.
back. Kunde.
Hey, yeah, Kunde. Okay, left back.
Nico O'Reilly of Manchester City.
Oh yeah, scored the opener. How do you spell his name?
I think just write Nico,
Oh yeah, I could just do that.
and then you'll find somewhere.
Is he even here?
O'Reilly. Stanch.
Where the heck is he? Oh,
Damn.
gotta be Regis. How is he not on the football?
Don't know. I would say him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would agree. Oh, there
There.
it is. Nice. Okay, I guess I had to put his full name. Okay, center backs.
Mm, 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 mm. I would say Rudiger.
No, not Rudiger, bro. If we did a worse 11, if we did a
Yeah,
worse
sorry
11,
about
he'd be
that.
there.
Center backs. Crap, I don't know. There were so many goals.
Cool.
Well, if we did a worse one, Rudiger.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right, see you, Patrick.
Let's see. Let's just see. Let me just look at.
See ya.
Let's see. So crap.
You probably maybe you put athletic club center back.
Oh yeah. That's not
Okay,
No,
you know what? I would put Van Dijk from Liverpool.
really.
Damn.
That, I
Even
didn't
though
expect you to say that.
arguably there should have been a penalty there, but there was no review. But okay, whatever. I guess put Van Dijk, and I guess put
We're not putting Konate, please.
no, of course not. Hell no.
I would say
Yeah, actually, I agree with Tan. I think we should put one of the Bilbao center backs.
Yeah. Okay. How about let me look at who they had the best one.
would say would it be like
Let me
Laporte
see.
or whatever his rating?
It says Berchiche 7.8.
Hey. Okay, let's go with him, I guess.
Yeah, him. I
All
guess.
right. All right. CDM.
Can't think.
CDM. Well, Gravenberg won a man of the match against us. So
Do you agree with that?
No,
I
why
suppose
not?
Gravenberg.
I mean, I'm not going to think too much of it.
All right.
Robin Birch.
One of them, I
Alright.
think, Rios from Benfica, goal and assist today against
Okay.
Napoli.
All
And
right.
if people care about age as a number, Lewis Miley.
Sure, why not? He scored.
Actually, he actually changed the game for us.
Yeah, Luis Miley, sure.
All right, left winger.
Left winger. I'll see. Hold up. Give me a second.
Oh, guys, I know we could put in the midfield. We could put Zubamendi.
No.
Oh
We already
wait,
put three midfielders.
I'm not sure.
Oh, by the way, on
Did
right
you-
wing. Okay, you know what? I'll say this. Right wing, Noni Madueke scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Left
Yeah,
winger,
he-
I'll say Julian Brandt. He played on like the left side for Dortmund. Scored 2 goals.
Okay, striker.
Striker. Let's see.
I know you guys are not gonna like this, but do we put?
No, not that guy from Marseille. No,
No, we're not putting that guy.
you
not.
might as well just put Paixão or Aubameyang.
Hold up. We're not doing that. Hold up. Give me a second.
I know I don't want to do it, guys, but I'm trying to be objective. I don't think there's anyone.
No, we're not putting them. I don't care. We're not putting them. You know what? I got a name. I got a name. Give me a second. Put Scamacca from Atalanta.
Oh, guys, I just remember. What about the Bayern guy, Karl?
Oh yeah, Karl.
But he's
Karl.
more.
Oh, he's a cam.
Nah, he's a cam. I would say put Scamacca from Atalanta.
Yeah.
Fine.
What do you mean fine? He won. He scored a winner.
I know, but
What you wanted to put that specific one guy from Olympic Marseille?
No,
I don't want to do it, but if I'm being objective, I feel like we have to.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, fine. He's on the bench. He's on the bench at least.
Okay. We'll take that.
Okay, and then who's the best manager this week? Let's do this real quick.
I don't know. I mean, we only put Arteta. I guess Arteta.
Okay, sure.
What did you say, Palladino?
No, Palladino. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Palladino.
Yeah.
Wait, what team coaches?
From Atalanta.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad shot.
Because I'm pretty sure
you're putting Arteta, bro. Come on, let's put Palladino for once. Yeah.
All right.
Because Jovic wouldn't win against Chelsea. Jovic wouldn't.
No. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. Okay. Bilbao isn't good when it fits 80 agenda. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Bilbao was mid. Bilbao was mid this season. Okay.
Yeah. They're
I
not
express
good.
PCO royalty to fodder. JK.
Mm.
Bro. Anyways, we should get 3 points against Monaco. Benfica.
You should. Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Peace
Especially
out.
the final games at home as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Like I said, this is the final Champions League.
How about your
this year.
predictions?
Nah, screw that. Save that for January.
As in what do you call it? The one you made for Game 6.
Oh, you mean like review the predictions I made? Okay, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Let's see let's see my ball knowledge.
Oh.
So I called Bayern 3-1. Okay, got this one right. Okay, Inter 1, Liverpool 1. Was this a bad call?
No, I wouldn't say.
I mean, that's how it should have been as a draw. That's
Yeah.
also.
All right. Of course, Villarreal let me down.
Okay, that was a bad call.
Yeah, but at least very outscored.
Real Madrid 3-2.
Wait,
That's also a bad call. Wow.
Yes. Arsenal.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Come on.
That was a bad one. All right. I got 39 points, and where I'm in the league, I'm 5th in the league. Wow.
So you're you're like Atalanta.
Yeah, basically.
I think.
Anyways, I think we'll wrap it up, guys. Do you guys have any final things to say before we wrap it up?
I hope Newcastle win the Champions League.
All right.
I hope Inter win a big game for once.
I hope Barca get top 8. Anyways, I think we'll wrap it up, guys. See you guys next week. Peace out. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe.
Yeah.